Website for details, including how to enter by mail. Brought to you by PayPal, official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. I'm jamming. I'm the one. Baba booey.
0600. What's the O stand for? Oh my God, it's early.
Todd, jack that sound up, buddy, if you can. All right,
Morning Mayhem starts now with David Bazzel, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore. Live from the Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
Right away up on me through train ticket right
terrible.
from Mississippi Queen.
Is that this one. What's up, Outlaw? Ooh.
Somebody help me get out of Louisiana, just help me get to Houston town. People there who care a little about me and I won't let the poor down.
Todd pot down one and all right, 609ers, you know what to do. You gotta move it. Let's go. Wow, we're sloppy today. Sloppy.
Hit that guy on that. Move.
Let's go to the phones. What's
that bulge in his pocket?
It's steak and eggs, Rainwater. You're a weirdo. Go back to bed. Well, first come here and buy steak and eggs.
Yakshimash.
Dobro.
RS is in the jackpot now.
Los Angeles. Oh, it's popping. It's jumping.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Rock and roll has got to go.
What?
Strength and honor. Strength and honor. Strength and honor.
Strength and honor. Strength and honor.
Bigger than U.S. Steel.
Strength and honor.
I gotta hand it to you. That was good.
Thanks, Terry. Los Angeles. Let's see, who is this? Chuck. Hey, Chuck. That's the greatest. That is the greatest. All right. Let's get this party started. It is 6:11. It just switched to 6:11. I'm glad you're with us on this Friday, August 14th. We're on the road at Butcher Shop for our annual fundraiser, steak and egg breakfast fundraiser for Youth Home. Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, David.
Back in the studio, Todd Pierce. Good morning, Todd Pierce.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, gentlemen. Chuck Gatlin joins us. Good morning, Chuck.
Good morning, everybody.
How are you? Thanks for setting up. This is an annual tradition we've done for, what do you think, Raj? 10 years for sure. Maybe 10 to 15.
Hey, stop yelling.
14 years.
14 years, okay.
So everything. What time do we start selling steak? 7? 6:30? She say 7?
I don't know.
7 a.m.
Seven.
$20. Yeah.
Six.
Yeah.
Look at you.
How about that? $20. All the money goes to Youth Home, thanks to Kevin Case and all the people contributing here at Youth Home and his vendors. And it's a great steak. And egg.
It is.
And
Really
egg.
is. I mean, steak, eggs, biscuits. Do they give us? Is there a hash brown or something with it?
There's something.
There's something in it.
There's something.
Okay.
Yesterday was a busy day. Of course, today, let's just real quick, we'll have our normal Friday lineup. We'll visit with R.J. Hawk and Heather Baker. No Danny West today. We'll also visit with Steve Qualls, our NASCAR correspondent, and a couple other things. Of course, we'll visit with a lot of folks from Youth Home. Roger, the big announcement was yesterday for the Touchdown Club.
Yeah,
it's been something I've worked on for about 4 months.
Yeah.
And there's always something behind the scenes, as you know, Roger, trying to get that thing done and last-minute additions. And I think the response was positive. I think the big names, Emmitt Smith, who obviously was, he still owns the NFL rushing record, all-time Hall of Famer, one of the greatest of all time. Lynn Swann. By the way, Emmitt Smith, 3 Super Bowl rings and a Super Bowl MVP. Lynn Swann, 4 Super Bowl rings and a Super Bowl MVP. Right. Both of those guys, NFL Hall of Famers.
Oh, yeah.
Then you got Doug Flutie, Heisman Trophy winner back from 1984. Signed the largest rookie contract in sports history by none other than Donald Trump was the one who signed him for the USFL Generals, New Jersey Generals. How about that? He's, in both, here's what's crazy, both Doug Flutie and Emmitt Smith, they have something in common off the football field. What is it, Roger? I meant to say it yesterday. I was so distracted that I forgot to include that too.
Off the football, they have something in
common that they actually perform well with off the football field. Todd, you want to take a shot at it? Todd doesn't know. So I'm
trying to think. Give me. Is it sports related?
Some will not call it a sport. Some will call it an activity.
Okay.
A high profile. I'll give you a hint. Television activity.
Oh, damn, and Doug Flutie.
Yeah, 661-1037.
Wow.
1037. Yes,
I'm stumped, not stumpy.
Matter of fact, one of them is a competition. One of them actually won it.
Oh, got it.
What is it?
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars,
okay.
Yeah. So both those guys. So Emmett won it.
I don't remember.
Emmett won the, what is it called? The silver ball?
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, what's it called?
What's it called?
What's it called? What's it called? What's that ball called?
In the 70s.
No, it's it's not the disco ball.
It's like the disco ball.
What's it
called?
The
disco ball's on top of the trophy.
What's the ball called?
I can't think. What is it? No. And then Doug Flutie, Roger, he got 7th. When he was in it. So good job by both those guys. And so you got those 3 guys. Then you got 2 great Razorbacks and Jason Peters, who'll be a first-round NFL Hall of Famer. Coming back for the first time in a long time. He's going into the Arkansas Hall of Honor. Then we'll get him on Monday following that weekend. 20 years in the league. Really impressive. Frank Ragnow, who also, again, one of the best offensive linemen we've had in the last 25 years. 4 Pro Bowls in only 7 years with the Detroit Lions, rather. So good to have those 2 guys coming back.
It's amazing that he's already done with his NFL career.
I know.
I think the one that gets me with that one is to know that Brandon Burlsworth would have been out. And today he would be out of the NFL by 20 years.
I know. Gus Malzahn, controversial figure maybe with the Razorback fans, and
I am looking forward to this.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I'm anxious to see. I think it'll be a great. Turnout. He was with the Razorbacks, of course, for 1 year with D-Mac and all that, but goes on to have a really great career. I mentioned
just 1 year.
I mentioned yesterday. Just one. He has beaten Nick Saban when Nick was in the SEC more than anybody else. Not many, but he's tied with I think it's Les Miles at LSU. Both of them only beat Saban, but beat them 3 times.
Have a winning record against Saban?
Not a winning record,
Oh, okay.
but beat them 3 times. They played them 8, won 3, Saban won 5.
Oh, okay.
But still, nobody had beaten Saban more than once or twice.
Okay.
Gus beat him 3 times. And then John Tyson. John Tyson is coming, a guy who knows. I think it'll be an interesting conversation about money in college sports, and it's especially interesting because Hunter Yurachek is not coming.
Yeah.
As we've been alluding to, that was going to be a storyline of this thing that because of the bumpy road that we've had with him. And what did you hear? Did you hear the phrase I used? I said spirited debate. I said there's been spirited debate after his 2 appearances. Yeah. And so, we certainly are disappointed he's not coming. And so, a lot of people have said.
You handled it well.
Well, thank you.
But it's one of those things somebody once told me this, may rest in peace, Keith Vardaman, that a lot of my wounds have powder burns on them. And I think Hunter Yurachek's reason for not being here, he's got powder burns on him. I mean, they were from his own mouth. Or if I may be so bold, by his own hands. That the controversy was there, and I understand his pettiness. I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean that in a bad way.
Roger, I get it.
He's not used to that.
But we talked about this. So PR, that's what Larry, PR 101 would say. You go and you redeem instead of not going. And the other thing is he could have rolled in with plenty of ammo to say, I might have not said things right last year, but listen to what I've done. We've raised $25 million for NIL. We've got a new stadium deal worth $70 million. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And he'd have come in there, but he chose not to, and that's fine. But you're right. That was one of the big social media. We knew it was going to be. We talked about it. If he says no, it's going to be pointed out.
It's conversational whether he comes or not.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, we'd had a tradition 16 years in a row. And then, of course, the other is the mystery guest that will be over at the Simmons Bank Arena. We just were not ready to announce that yet. I really wanted to. Really would have made the day a big day.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll find out here in the next week. We'll be able to announce that. And
that's the beautiful part about that is that. Yes, I wish you would have done it and been able to do that, and it would have made people go, "Wow, look at that!" Now. It's still there.
It is. It still will be a cool announcement.
With who you have.
Yeah.
I mean, I really am tickled that Gus is coming.
I think. We mentioned John Tyson, who knows a lot about obviously college sports, and they got Wally Hall, a special deal for Wally, 50 years of being a sports writer. We're going to sort of celebrate that. Then this guy that not many people know about, Lance Barrow, who produced 6 Super Bowls, 24 Masters. He's one of the greatest sports producers of all time.
Okay.
Not many people know who he is, but I think he'll be intriguing.
No idea.
Did you see this last name?
Oh my God!
Matt Stinchcomb, who was a All-American at Georgia, will be our last speaker with the Ken Hatfield Award, and he won the academic Heisman and was a 2-time All-American and first-round draft choice for the Georgia Bulldogs. So really, of course, we didn't mention Ryan Silverfield. So it's going to be a fun year. Yeah. All covered by the Buzz that will be there. Justin and Phil will be there every week, of course.
I think a ton of people are excited about hearing the new coach.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it'll be a big number. Larry Best joins us now. Good morning, Larry. Whoa! That's let's see.
Check.
Here, let's get that there.
Where are you?
Yeah, that one. No. Yeah, that's just that is a faulty. Let's give him 3. Give him 3.
Give him 3.
That is bad. Holy cow. We'll let MacGyver keep working on that. What's up, buddy?
Hey, man, can you hear me?
Yeah, I just got a buzz there. That's okay. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man.
Hey, everything gets underway at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, the door's open.
$20 for a steak, egg, and what else? Is there something else?
We have coffee, juice, potatoes, eggs.
Yeah, potatoes was a side.
We got pastries. We got everything.
Goal is to sell out all the steaks that you have, which will be about 200, right? Around 200. I do want to thank Kevin Case of obviously the owner of Butcher Shop and all of his vendors who helped contribute.
Benny Keith stepped up and helped out this year as well, so that's great. Kevin Case and the Butcher Shop, Butcher Shop has been doing this back in the Al days.
Yeah.
So it's good that they continued the tradition for us.
Chuck said 14 years. Is that right? Is that what we're thinking?
I started at Youth Home 16 years ago, so
isn't that amazing? Yeah. We've been doing that, and then we go back to what was the first year of karaoke? Well, of course, we did karaoke without Youth Home, I think, early, right?
Yeah, Christmas karaoke. Yeah.
The first few was we did not have Youth Home, and then we added it.
You and Tommy did that. Yeah,
so you guys are doing great work. For those that don't know, how many kids do you have out there at your facility?
In our PRTF, which is our intensive residential, we have 52 beds.
Okay.
In our QRTP, which serves kids in the Arkansas foster care system, we have 20 beds.
Yeah, you guys are doing great work while Roger and I, be silly 60-year-olds for 4 hours every day. So much respect for what you do. We just want to make sure you get the timing. 7 o'clock goes until the food runs out. You can get it to go. There'll be boxes to go here if you want to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cash.
Buy them for your office.
What about how people pay? Does it matter? You got all payment?
Yeah,
Apple
we
Pay?
got all payment plans.
What'd you say, Roger?
Apple Pay? I don't even have that.
Can I tell you, Roger? This is one of the greatest things is having that thing on my phone because when I've lost
Apple Pay?
just the ability to pay with your phone. I don't know what that's called.
Yeah,
you can pay with my credit card that's now on my phone.
See, I don't know. Can anybody do that?
Yeah.
Or do you have to have a bank that does that?
Well, no. You can just add your credit card to your phone. You can. It's a great deal.
Yeah, that way when you lose your phone, you lose everything.
I'm just a caveman.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's so
I don't know
cool.
about your fancy
It's like, wait,
computer.
what's this? Excuse me. And I'm at like a Waffle House. I forgot my wallet. Can I use my phone? Yes, you may, sir.
Nice.
Let me just pull out my phone, my iPhone that can do everything. Zip, beep. Look, click, click. Zip, and then I love the sound when you put it across a little reader and it ring.
Oh, does it?
The phone, I think, vibrates. Phone vibrates. Ring.
I don't know that.
Cha-ching.
You know what? But there's a scene. If there was anything, like with Seinfeld, a TV show, there's nothing on there that dates it. They don't have a cell phone a lot, but they do it towards the end. There's a cell phone. There's nothing that dates it. The only thing that dates the TV show Christmas or the movie Christmas Vacation is when they go shopping and they show the old credit card,
Oh, yes.
That's the only thing. How far we have come now, you can use your phone to do that.
Yeah.
So I think you can do that at Family Market convenience stores too.
I think you can do it everywhere now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Anywhere you can tap a card, you can tap a phone.
Anywhere
right?
you can
Okay.
tap a
So
card,
it
you
doesn't-
can tap a phone.
So I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether a bank does it or not. It's not up to them. It's me putting that in my phone and going clickety click.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said clickety click.
I'm gonna do- I wanna
You
hear
can
the-
donate to Youth Home that way as well.
Oh,
I like
very
where your
nice.
head's at, Larry.
I like it.
Now, the one thing I was talking about, now $20 is what it's going to cost. 100% of the proceeds go to Youth Home, and that provides things like clothing, school supplies, things like that.
Yeah, specifically this time of year, our school just started back a couple days ago. So this time of year, kids come to us all year long, but oftentimes they do not show up with school supplies. And we have a fully accredited school, part of the Pulaski County Special School District, and they have a full school day with multiple classrooms, multiple teachers, all special ed certified. And so they need everything any other child needs to be successful academically.
And listen, I don't care who you are. Every kid, every person, even an adult likes something new. Get a new box of pencils. I love it when I get my new mechanical pencils in the mail. But for school, everybody wants that fresh notebook, wants that fresh pen or pencil or
the old
things like
Trapper
that.
Keeper.
Oh, 100%, 100%. So that's where this all goes.
We need to do things. When we come back, we're going to throw out the song for Justin Moore's Finishing Lyric, brought to you by Hagen's Dodge. Also, Kate, by the way, says everybody on the planet does the phone except Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby doesn't do it for some reason. I don't know. That may be the only one that's not doing it. So, let's see here.
Chick-fil-A?
What's that?
Chick-fil-A does it?
Yeah, all of them do. It's the coolest thing ever. All right, if you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037 is the number. Anything else, Larry, we need to say? You need to listen. You get to work, young man.
Come and buy breakfast for your entire office. Awesome.
That's exactly right. Buy for your time. Go till the steaks are gone.
Until they're gone. Again, and that could be 9 o'clock, 9:30. So come here and you can get it to go. You can get it and take it to your office. And we are looking for some new Shap audio.
And what do I need to do? Careful today. Anybody know what I need to do? Careful.
Yes. Don't talk and chew.
Don't talk and chew, so we don't have another incident.
Steak is your friend.
What is that? Another?
We have an incident.
I think it's what it was. Incident.
A mistake.
We'll find it.
Yeah. All right. Do not go away. Live from the Butcher Shop is the Youth Home Annual Steak and Egg Breakfast. Don't go away.
Brokers presents Razorback Graffiti every Monday with Morning Mayhem. One sentence to let the guys know how you feel about the Razorbacks. From Fence Brokers, going the extra mile.
This is Sports Center.
The Philadelphia Phillies jumped on the Minnesota Twins early and often Thursday to come away with a 7-1 victory at the Field of Dreams game in Dyersville, Iowa. Kyle Schwarber led the game off with a solo home run for the Phillies, who took a 2-0 lead later in the first inning on an RBI single from Bryson Stott. Schwarber added a 2-run home run in the fourth inning, and an RBI single from Bryce Harper gave the Phillies a 5-1 lead. Brandon Marsh added a solo home run for Philadelphia in the seventh. The two teams take today off before resuming the series Saturday in Minneapolis. Sticking with baseball, the Arkansas Travelers have a 3-game losing streak on their hands. They lost 11-8 to Tulsa last night in Tulsa. I'm Todd Pierce for the Buzz Radio Network.
Network Services Group presents Out of Bounds Hotline on 103.7 The Buzz. Network Services Group, one call does it all.
With KARK's Pat Walker.
It's still going to be very, very hot again today. Sunny with a high of 103. Heat index easily over 105, maybe as high as 108 or 109. Tonight, clear, sky, warm overnight, a low of 79 degrees. Tomorrow, 103 again, and Sunday up to 104. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Join the Zone each Monday for Game Balls and Jockstraps, brought to you by a Caddy's Touch Landscaping. Find out who made the best, average, and worst headlines in sports and entertainment each Monday, as Justin and Phil give you their Game Balls and Jockstraps on the Zone from 10 till 1. It's all brought to you by a Caddy's Touch Landscaping, 501-794-2770. Call today to get your landscape updated to a whole new level, and be listening for Game Balls and Jockstraps only on 103.7 The Buzz.
FanDuel, in partnership with Oaklawn Sports, is now available right here in the state of Arkansas. Hey, baseball fans, the Major League Baseball season is in full swing, and FanDuel is giving you a chance to call your shot with daily dingers. Joining the action is easy. Just make your free pick on who's hitting a home run in their game, and if you're right, you'll get a profit boost to use on your next bet for a chance at extra winnings. It's just another reason why FanDuel is the home of home runs. So, are you ready to play your game? Head on over to FanDuel.com/Arkansas to get started. That's FanDuel.com/Arkansas to opt in for daily dingers and make your free pick on who's hitting a homer. Play ball and swing for the fences on FanDuel, an official partner of Major League Baseball. 21 plus and present in Arkansas. No purchase necessary. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hello, this is Justin Acree. When joint pain or an injury slows you down, turn to UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Arkansas's largest orthopedic team and the state's most fellowship-trained surgeons offer expert care for sports injuries and problems affecting the hip, knee, shoulder, spine, hand, foot, ankle, and more. Care is easy to access at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital and a new location on Rodney Parham in Little Rock, next to UAMS Health Urology Center. For walk-in care, choose UAMS Ortho now. Call 501-686-TOSH. When you think ortho, think UAMS.
Hi, I'm Hunter Bell. When you think about buying a car, we want you to think Bell Chevrolet. Not just because we want your business, but because we want to be on your side. That's what buying a car should look like. Simple, stress-free, knowing you have someone in your corner. We have something for every budget, new or pre-owned. I keep telling y'all it's better at Bell. Now it's time to come find out for yourself. Come see us on Chenal Parkway or shop at bellchevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during The Zone. Brought to you by Ouachita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs.
Here's a message for all you fishermen out there. Have you ever taken part in a tournament where you can win $3,000 and have a chance to save a life? It could be your own. You can do both by signing up for the Real Fight Against Prostate Cancer Fishing Tournament. The event is August 29th. Everyone will launch from the ramp at Simmons Bank Arena in North Little Rock. Entry fee $200 a boat. Launch time 6 a.m. Weigh in at 3. Plus, there's a payout for big bass and gift cards galore. Larry Nixon, one of the top anglers of all time, will be on hand to meet and greet. Now, back to the fight against prostate cancer, which kills more than 35,000 a year. When detected early, the cure rate is 95%. So, what are you waiting on? Make plans to fish or come by the weigh-in, as there will be free on-site prostate screening for everyone who stops by. For more information, call 501-912-7888 or go to Facebook, Real Fight Against Cancer Fishing Tournament. All proceeds go to the Arkansas Prostate Cancer Foundation.
You're listening to Morning Mayhem with David Bazzel, Roger Scott, Christian Weaver, and Justin Moore.
A little Roger Scott action here.
Well, I'm going to let Travis do it.
Come on. Oh, this is Travis, not you.
Look at old Kevin Case in there.
He's moving, baby. It is 6:30 here at Youth Home. Gonna have a fun show today. We'll visit with their folks. Say lost our cameras. Something went wrong. I see it. We got Chuck here to help out. Today, Roger, also is what is August 14th? Yeah, it is National Tattoo Removal Day.
Okay.
How many out there have gotten tattoo removed, and why? Is it usually because of a significant other? Mostly, I would think so.
Yeah. Well,
it's always because people always tell you don't get a tattoo with somebody's name on there early in your life.
Yeah.
Do it on the backside.
You know, not to be macabre, but for loving reasons, I've seen several tattoos. I think a cool tattoo is if someone has the signature of that loved one on their arm. You know, where they are.
Yes.
Because the tattoo artists are just that.
Yes.
They take that signature and they do that. Or they take I guess it's the actual last heartbeat or whatever it is of that person or whatever, and you see it on the forum and things like that. I guess, but for the most part, you do have to have. If you do put that loved one on there, it's got to stick. You're going to have to change it up. You've talked about the fallopian tubes. Chick that had the fallopian tube tramp.
For those that don't know, she was she wanted to have both her daughter's names on there in a flowing way, and she heard the tattoo artist go, "Uh-oh," or something like, "Oh." And it's like not good, and she looks, and it looked like fallopian tubes on the back, and she since had to redo that thing and make it look a little different. But yeah, National Tattoo Removal Day, and I think they've gotten better at it too. I think they've gotten a little bit better at how they get that done.
Yeah, so instead of covering it up, they can erase it, right?
I think so. That's right. We have Todd. How are you back in the studio? Everything good with you, buddy? Second day of helping out this week. Yeah. He may be busy.
He is.
Sound.
I think he's in there cutting sound that we're looking for. But we're also going to be looking for. Listen, we've got to do either a movie review or we're
two
going.
Things. Well, we'll do. I tell you what. We'll do the Hawks Home Touchdown Club review.
Okay, Hawks Home
of
Touchdown
the
Club.
lineup.
Right.
Thanks to the folks at Brian and Kevin Hawks at Hawks Home. And then we're going to do Justin Moore Finish the Lyric, brought to you by Hagen's Dodge in Morrilton.
All right. Do you have the song you want to do?
I do not yet. We'll pick it out. We'll let it know. It's easy to win.
Oh yeah. There's
matter of fact, are you sure?
Because you know what you look like yesterday when I saw you.
What?
You look like I need a drink.
Oh my gosh! Did I ever need a drink yesterday? Holy cow!
You sure did, boy.
Holy cow!
You sure did.
Well, thanks to everybody who came out yesterday. Big group. What a turnout. You obviously got to thank our presenting sponsor, Simmons Bank.
Hey, thanks to Simmons for the seat backs.
How about that?
I like that. You know what? I only took one.
It was think about this, Roger. All that is an announcement about a list of speakers. But that many people show up. They want to be supportive. All of our sponsors were there.
Well, I hadn't seen
volunteers.
I hadn't seen your staff and the volunteers since the last, since the goodbye.
Some of them include Buzz folks like I saw Hope there. Hope
and Leslie
was
Leslie
there. I didn't see. I never saw you after I saw you that point. That was I think one of the reasons
I sat back in the back. Chuck. So we go to Cliff Harris a couple of weeks ago, and that's the most recent one. And Baz looks at me when he gets through talking. He comes to, "Who are you? What are you doing? Where are you?" And I go, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "I just introduced you.
Yeah,
you weren't here."
Yes. And so yesterday I forgot to. I got covered up, and he was there. And then last time I did it, the whole room looks back there, and he's not there. So we just can't get our.
I was in the toilet at Cliff Harris's thing. I don't think.
Yeah, but please welcome.
I'm always going to talk about you. I'm always going to. So I even mentioned that to Wes Sutton yesterday. Wes is right on my left. I can touch him with my left hand. Steve is right on my right. I can keep my arm right around him, and I go and I keep teasing, tongue in cheek, every time you're getting ready to say something. You say, well, "I'd like to also thank somebody very special, this and that," and I always fake a stand up, like, it's me, this and that, and I sit back down.
Well, thank you for reminding me about Dallas. That I did do it last time, and
you did. And I told those guys, I said, you know what, I'm here.
I think I did on purpose.
I'm waiting on my announcement. I'm waiting on my name to be announced. I'm his buddy. His buddy's right here. I'm here supporting. And I look over at Wes, and you go, and Wes Sutton, we want to say Wes, and Wes looks at me. and goes, "Yeah, I got my name in." And then Qualls looks at me. Well, he didn't even think about you. Skipped right over me. But you have me on your
you're
list.
on the list. I just, I was sort of my mind
wah.
yesterday was I was sort of distracted because of an issue we were dealing with. But it's all good.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Roger, did you know last night? I forgot because we were so busy with other parts of the show yesterday. We had like 6 NFL games last night. Of course, they're all exhibition, and you don't know a lot of the players. But tonight you got 3: Denver at Atlanta, Miami at Washington, Tampa Bay at New York. The one I was going to tell you, did you see Michael Washington Jr.?
I did not.
From Vegas, 50-yard run.
I did not.
Yeah, that too may be a player. Then you got games Saturday. Dallas will be in action against Seattle again. You don't really know who a lot of the players are. A lot of them are just, they don't want to risk their, although Mendoza looked pretty good he was a rookie quarterback for Vegas. So you had that going on. Also, too, we had Isaiah Joe yesterday. If you missed it, about the 7 o'clock game. What a great guy. Yeah, he donates the $150,000 check in honor of his brother, John Joe.
Yeah.
And so you had that happening yesterday. Also last night, Todd, let's see if Todd's back there. Todd. I feel like that clip where, it's
Bill O'Reilly.
No, it's the NFL guys. It's the Todd, the analyst, NFL analyst.
Todd Christensen.
No, they're arguing. Todd. It's the guy who plays the big hair NFL draft expert.
Sorry, I'm not helping you.
Ted Gummit.
I'm not helping you.
Last night, Kyle Schwarber. They had the Field of Dreams game. I thought it was 2 nights ago, but that was a different level. Last night was the official one, and Kyle Schwarber hit 2 home runs, Roger, into the cornfield. Nice. Field of Dreams into the cornfield.
It's so cool when you see anybody. I saw a clip where was it the Bonds guys or the Griffeys coming out of the corn?
Yeah, so cool.
It just is when you come out of that corn.
Brilliant
Chuck,
idea.
we need to do that. Will you set up a cornfield where we can come out of? You're the promo guy.
The other thing, Roger, Spider-Man keeps making money, man. Did you see how much money they made this past week?
Good night.
Another $144 million, I believe. And I'm telling you, this over $1.6 billion in 2 weeks.
What
is
crazy. So attractive about
the Spider-Man?
What is attractive about
There's something he's always been.
Is it because he's a kid?
I don't know. I think it is. I think it's just the kid.
Is it because he's a kid and we all want is it the bully thing?
Well, there's that. But think about this, Roger. So, 60 years ago, 70 years ago, Stan Lee's thinking about that. He said, I want to create a character. We're going to call it Spider-Man. Now, you think about this before, somebody, what's a Spider-Man? Spider-Man, really, Stan? And it turns out to be the most popular, guy probably after Superman and Batman.
It's like, and what about the Hulk?
The Hulk.
Well,
what is the Hulk?
There's genius in the simplicity.
Yeah.
Mel Kiper.
So Todd is the other guy. Todd is the other guy who he's the quarterback guy. No, it's the other NFL draft guy. His name is Todd. Who is the Todd guy? 661-1037 is the number if you can help us out there. Also, did you see this? So we do that. We throw these things at her all the time. By the way, we're at Butcher Shop. Yeah. All the steak and egg breakfasts will go on sale at 7 o'clock. $20 per one. You can take it with you if you want to.
Yeah, take a couple.
So we always say, what would you do for how much money? And and how much would you be when you go? Is it without tax? Is it tax included or no tax?
You know what? Take home.
Take home is what you would say. Yeah. So today, one of our services said, "Would you?" They actually did a polling with the people who read their columns. Would you drink your significant other's bathwater? Todd McShay, thank you. Todd McShay. Todd. Would you drink your significant other's bathwater for $1,000?
No.
Okay, what do you think? The poll asked
$1,000. No. You know what? Because I have $1,000.
What percent?
That's all I got.
What percentage people do you think said yes, they would do it?
What percentage people?
When they would ask if you got $1,000 to drink your Chuck's got a funny look on his face.
Listen, I don't want to come across as being holier than thou. Here's the thing. There was a time that I would have done it for $650. Okay. Let me give you some more details. Because you got to qualify.
Yeah, let me qualify this. You don't have to worry about dirt from the outside. Your partner would bathe or shower normally to rinse off, then lay in a tub of warm water for 20 minutes. You'd have to drink a liter of that to get the cash.
How much is a liter? How much is it? Okay, I'll do that. Okay. I mean, you're not even talking about this. Is not even nasty water.
So then.
Okay, $1,000 on me. That's take home.
What do you think? What do you think the percentage of people who said yes were?
Based on those qualifications, I'll say 85%.
What do you think, Chuck? 81%. Roger is right. People go, wait a minute. You mean you took a shower before you got in the bathtub? That's easy peasy.
That's easy.
Now listen, if it's me and you after we've been out, in a football practice,
listen, it's you coming off the podium yesterday.
Listen,
you were sweating.
Think about this. How about that? Can we not get the darn air conditioner to work at the War Memorial? Come on, man. What about the time RJ drank the grape juice when we had which is worse, to drink the foot juice knowing that we had stopped those grapes,
right?
And he drank it, or is it doing bath water? I think
foot juice. It was Joe Klein's foot juice too. It was mine too. No, it was Joe.
You keep pushing me out.
Why do I?
Joe was on a different deal. Joe was a bakery. You know what? You keep pushing me out.
You're right. And here's the deal. And he had church sock lint in there too. He had church sock lint. And
he did that for
raising. You know what I'm talking about?
He'd raise money for charity.
I'm talking about church sock lint. That's you could see it.
Did you know that he raised money for doing that too?
Well, he did. He sure did. But there's also RJ. Also, this is my state. Well, he's not my state, but he's my buddy. He also took a dare and rolled a piece of gum on the floor, on the ground outside.
Oh my gosh, he did.
He goes, "I'll roll gum on dirt and eat it."
He did.
So I said,
while you're looking for that, okay. Kyle Jackson over at Midtown Plumbing goes, "What kind of question is this? Bathwater and foot juice?" That's exactly right, Kyle. That's how we break it down.
That's right.
Listen, this is a national service that said somebody somewhere in the country put that out there. 81% said no problemo. No problem. For a leader, like you said, right? A leader, a little soapy.
That's it.
A little soapy going down. Come on, Chuck. You can do it.
Is it soapy?
It's probably a little soapy.
Okay.
That's okay. Foot juices, you got toenails. Got toenail fungus.
Yeah, church lint sock. You've got church sock lint. You've got a little jam in there. There might even be some I don't know. I don't know what it is. There's got to be little rocks in there.
Yeah, the little rocks. Yeah, but anyway, so RJ did that. So anyway, that's one of the studies that came out. The other one, a couple other things. Did you hear now where KFC and Oreo have collaborated to create the fried chicken cookie? Now we've already been eating that at state fairs now, right? They've already been doing the state fair thing. They've been frying chocolate chip cookies or Oreos for a while. But now KFC apparently is going to try to do this in their store, but it wasn't started in America. What country, Roger, was it started in?
Is it a communist country?
I would say yes.
China. So in KFC in China, they're trying this out, frying the Oreo. Again, we've been doing this in state fairs for years. Remember all the things we're frying at the state fair? So come on, China. Late to the game, big boy. We've been doing that in America for 20 years. What are they doing?
Last but not least, I want to throw out, Anne Hathaway said that she thinks movies where a dog dies should be rated R.
Ooh.
Because she thinks it's really heavy.
It's sad, dude.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
So,
now, see, you didn't
kids,
have to, RJ, now listen, Danny Joe Crawford taught us years ago that having pets die gets you ready for when humans die. So that's to help you. You gave your pet away, Pierre.
I never seen to see dogs die.
I've
never seen any of my dogs die.
I have put pets down, and it crushes you.
I know.
That's
why I don't want them.
Odie, if you don't cry at Odie Yeller.
Yeah, I watched that. I think I cried. I think I did.
You should know.
The other thing, Roger, as we go to break, it is a great birthday today, and I expect some clips there, Mr. Wall Guy.
All right.
Mr. Wall, you know whose birthday it is?
No.
Mr. Wall Guy, I expect plenty of these great clips from the one and only Doc Holliday's birthday is today, born in 1851.
Oh.
I really don't like him now. What was that?
Look, darling, Johnny Ringo's educated man.
I'll be your Huckleberry. And that's the most discussed line in movie history, what he really meant by that.
Right.
Well, Johnny Ringo, you look like somebody just walked on your grave.
That's very good. Very good, Chucky. That's right.
What do you always say?
All right. No longer. He was talking to him. All right, longer. That was
Ringo. Yeah.
You want to hit something there?
Well, I don't know if
you want to listen to it off air.
Well, no, I'm just trying to make sure that's well. There you go. This is a good one. I know this is him right here. Let's see if we can.
Tell
Get
you what,
him in
a
here.
lot of moving, a
Here we
lot of
go.
lines.
It's not your problem, Doc. You don't have to mix up in this.
That is a hell of a thing for you to say to me.
All right, Verge. Your call.
There it is right there. That's it.
Yeah,
That's just a hell of a thing.
Yeah, that's Wyatt Earp talking to.
Yeah,
Anyways,
but you don't like the Doc Holliday in
no,
Wyatt
it never
Earp
should have been
movie.
created. Yeah, there should be one. Should be one movie, and everything else should be deleted.
It's a good one.
All right, so well, if you want to be part of the show, we hadn't had a chance to read any of the messages. We'll come back and hit the Middleton Heat and Air text line. Yes.
And we have.
Oh, we have the sound.
We have the sound.
Okay, we'll do it when we come back. We'll set that up.
Tease it up. This is great sound once again from the short grass with Trey Schapp.
Trey is giving us phrases that we need to know about.
And I'll need it tomorrow because I'll be playing golf tomorrow. I don't know where. If I'll be playing Pine Valley. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Pleasant Valley.
Pleasant Pine Valley. That's a soap opera.
Yeah, soap opera.
Or if I'll be playing at the Village. I don't know, but I'll need this term.
All right, don't go away. 661-1037 is the number. Live at the Butcher Shop. Remember, everything starts at 7 o'clock. Come by here and pay $20 for steak and egg. You can buy more than one. You can take them with you, take them to the office, take them back to the family, or eat them right here with us. It'll be a good time until the food runs out. All helping out Youth Home.
How much of this stuff do we think we can stand? So much rhythm, grace, and debonair from one man? No.
Hey, it's David Bazzel with Morning Mayhem for my good friends at Baptist Health. You know, in sports, we talk about the best ability being availability. You can't help the team if you're on the sidelines. The same goes for your life outside the stadium. Baptist Health is all about keeping you in the game. That starts with the screenings we often put off, like colonoscopies and prostate exams. Now, I get it. Nobody wants to schedule these, but at Baptist Health, they make it simple. They aren't just looking for problems. They're looking for peace of mind. Catching things early isn't just a win. It's the ultimate game changer for you and your family. And if you ever do need a procedure, Baptist Health is leading the way with the new Da Vinci 5 robotic surgical system. It's the latest in surgical precision, meaning smaller incisions, less pain, and most importantly, a much faster recovery. It's world-class healthcare delivered with a servant's heart right here in Arkansas. Don't wait for a symptom to be your wake-up call. Visit Baptist-Health.com today to schedule your screening. You'll be so glad you did. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
Instant fun every day? That's a win. The chance at a life-changing jackpot? Win. Creating scholarships for Arkansas students? That's the biggest win of all. When you play the lottery, it's a win-win-win for Arkansas. So far, the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery has raised over $1.5 billion to fund more than 822,000 scholarships. Keep playing and winning Arkansas. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Every week, tens of thousands of public school students nationwide attend free LifeWise Bible classes during school hours. This opportunity is now available to students at select schools in Benton, Bryant, Bauxite, Greenbrier, and Academics Plus. Enrollment is open for LifeWise Academy. With parent permission, students attend off-campus classes 1 hour per week to receive Bible-based character education as part of their school day. To learn more or enroll, find your school at lifewise.org, lifewise.org.
Hello, folks. It's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep store right here in Sherwood. You know, everybody's talking about what can I afford. So, we are working very hard to get those payments lower than ever. Folks, our factory has given us the largest incentives ever. We're selling Dodge Ram trucks for discounts we have never offered before. Come in and let us lower your payment on your new vehicle. Did you know that the new Dodge Ram truck has a 100,000-mile or 10-year warranty? That's a great warranty. Folks, also I want to offer a free warranty on all used car retail sales. Remember, others don't show you the price on the windshield. Everyone gets my best price with no hassle. As we say on TV or radio, our best prices are posted online and on the windshield. Come see us at Fletcher Dodge here in Sherwood on Warden Road. We welcome your business. Thank you.
Take your family to the best Christmas show of the year. Pentatonix, Christmas in the City Tour. Saturday, December 12th, Simmons Bank Arena. Pentatonix. Tickets on sale today at 10 a.m. at livenation.com. Come celebrate with the Grammy Award-winning favorites. Pentatonix, live.
Hey, it's David Bazzel from my good friends at Bath Fitter. I've been working with Bath Fitter for over a decade now. They're a family-owned business that's been around for over 40 years. They are the pioneers of the acrylic bath industry. Bath Fitter offers a one-of-a-kind remodeling process that's easy and stress-free. They offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers, and with their seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you can refresh your shower space in no time. They can even convert your existing bath into a shower. Check them out online at bathfitterlittlerock.com and tell them Bazzel sent you.
What's on tap? Brought to you by Flyway Brewing. It's always open season at Flyway Brewing, serving 2 Central Arkansas locations, North Little Rock and now open in Breckenridge Village. Check out current promotions at flywaybrewing.com. Flyway Brewing. Follow the migration. We encourage you to wet your beak responsibly.
Hey, everybody, this is NFL Hall of Famer Dan Hampton, and I love hanging out with Baz and the boys on The Buzz. Tune in every morning so you can get the news just like I do.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, here I am.
All right, 6:51, got a short segment here. It is Friday, TGIF. We are here at the Butcher Shop in West Little Rock at the end of 6:30. What is the road? I never
Hermitage Road.
Hermitage Road. Been here for quite some time, this building. You know, Al Watkins used to have the Butcher Shop. He sold it to Kevin Case.
Yep.
And they're getting ready to cook steaks beginning at 7 o'clock at $20 per steak. Yep.
Chuck,
that's us, yes.
There's a big picture of us there in Montana.
Yeah, I forgot
on that
about
wall.
that. Yes.
That's a great picture of us on the horses. You see it, Chuck, on that wall?
He didn't care.
You don't even care.
Yeah,
anymore.
he didn't look. Yeah, never mind.
really
Shut up, I'm on the phone. But anyway,
he's
come by.
he's trying to find me something else, exactly.
Come by and take part in this, and let's help a really good cause in Youth Home, one that's very special to us.
You bet.
661-1037 is the number to our Middleton Heat and Air text line. Those folks are really working hard, Roger. Tip of the hat to all the folks at Middleton and everybody in that business, and those out there working on the highways, the roofs, the attics. Man, it's tough going.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's crazy outside, dude. I had a great time at Mainline Sports Bar last night. Great crowd.
Oh,
had
wonderful.
some folks from that were
talked about it yesterday. We got to do
from
better.
Hawaii. From
Okay.
Hawaii.
Yes.
Well, you left. We talked about that after you
okay.
left. From Hawaii, they're visiting. They stopped at Hot Springs because they're traveling and hitting the state parks. Hot Springs obviously is in there, national parks. National parks, and they're going to be on a music trek as well. So they're on their way to Memphis now, and I was telling them today is the anniversary of the death of Elvis's mother on August 14th. That's when I believe that's right. That she passed away, and of course the 16th.
Oh, we're coming up on Elvis Day.
Is
this weekend,
Elvis
right?
doing that? So that you're very good, and so they're traveling around. Had some veterans that had come back. Todd Warple was there with his group. That was fantastic. Want to say thanks to them for coming in. Obviously the Coons showing up. We appreciate them. Qualls and those guys. So great crowd there last night. And I'm even giving away fans because it's hot in there.
Yeah, it was.
It's hot in there, and when I'm getting dressed yesterday to head down there, I take my black Morning Mayhem shirt out of my drawer, and I go, it's too hot for me to even put that on. I don't even want to put that on. It'll be too hot to go outside, so I put on a white one to go outside. That's how hot it is. I mean, I took a picture of the thermostat in my car, and it said $1.16. I know it was sitting in the driveway.
We're in that 100-degree stretch now where every day is going to be 100 degrees. A couple things real quick, Roger. Let's hit some messages here. John Wick's dog death gets me worst. Of course, that brought him back, John Wick. They killed his dog, and they don't even show it. They just show the dog laying there. Right. Someone says, I can't watch Homeward Bound. Kills me, and the dogs make it home. And the dogs make it home. I don't know where the red fern grows. I cried. I don't know about that. Agree. Old Yeller too. All the bathwater does is dilute the funk. Not sure what that means. This is a great point. RJ will do all that but not drink cereal milk or dip cookies and eat them.
Great point.
That is a very good point.
Very good.
I turn the car on. The first thing I hear is toenail fungus. Love the show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for seeing the greatness of Morning Mayhem.
Would you please email Terry Mahan and Justin Acree and let them know that's why you listen? Thank you. That's why we cheer.
Someone says, I'm sure this is Spider-Man, $1.77 billion and not slowing down much. Number 10 movie of all time. We'll probably finish 6 or 7 all time. We'll see.
Really?
The movies are more expensive now, so they're making more money. So, Frank Caliendo impersonating Kuiper. That's what it is. Caliendo impersonating Kuiper about Todd.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so good.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up at break.
Thank you for all the folks saying it's McShay. Look, McShay. Somebody says, I think you were on something last year with Cal Raleigh. 60 home runs last season and only 51 hits this season. I'm just saying.
51 hits?
Yes. He's hit like 220. I got ridiculed for just bringing up something seemed a little fishy.
Yes, you did.
He goes to one of the greatest seasons, like Babe Ruth and Barry Bonds, and now he can't hit 220. Yeah. I'm just saying. I hate it for the guy, but I just thought it was odd for him to have such a great year last year. I don't know.
No.
Let's see here. Hey, Roger, this tat will never be removed.
I like it.
What is it? Cowboys.
Cowboys. Whoop, whoop.
When your check is removed in 2 years as AD, we know how much pull Baz has. Again, Chuck to say it yesterday, Chuck Gatlin to say, David, you handle it perfectly.
Yeah,
you took the high road. Disappointed he's not coming.
Sure.
We want him to come. We want him back next year. But from a PR standpoint, this is what's going to happen. He's going to be criticized left and right for whatever reason deciding not to come. When he had plenty in his ammo now in his ammo belt to go, let me tell you what I've been doing since last year. I've stumbled the last couple of times coming down here. Bazzel drives me crazy, but I'm here to tell some good news. But he lost that yesterday by not coming, and so that was his choice, and I hate it.
He lost his opportunity. Now that wound is festering.
Yeah, and I am glad that John Tyson's coming. I think we'll get some interesting input from him about the money game. I was trying to see if I could combine him with that guy from Texas Tech, the billionaire from Texas Tech. Of course, John Tyson worth $3 billion, but John just wanted to do a solo deal with me. He didn't want to do it with other guys, so we'll break it down that way. Someone says, Baz, I think HY days are numbered as AD. He should have shown up.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Well, as long as he has votes on the board, Roger, he's protected.
Here's
one. Bring back Steak Burger Friday. That was a very big part. Yeah, they're still doing it, right?
They do it. I think they do it at more of a more segmented than they used to do.
Here's when all dogs go to heaven. Hey, by the way, Roger, what is our Justin Moore Finish the Lyrics song brought to you by Hagen's Dodge?
I've got it right here highlighted, Stray Dogs.
Stray Dogs.
We're doing Stray Dogs.
Okay, so all you got to do is go to the song Stray Dogs, and then what are we playing for, Roger? Or is this the $100 deal?
You want to do the 100?
It's probably the most challenging of all the ones.
Then let's do it.
You got to sing it though. You got to sing the song.
It's a $100 gift card. Here it is, right there. It's the last one that we got from Family Market last week. We gave away 350s, and this is $100. And if I may be so bold, if I may borrow from Tom Hanks in the movie Saving Private Ryan, you're going to earn this.
Yeah,
you're going to sing this
easy.
song.
It's easy money.
You download the lyrics to Stray Dogs. Listen to the song, and you better nail it, or you're not getting this money. I'm not just giving $100. Who do you think we are, Wes Moore?
And Roger,
Joe Franklin?
Roger,
no.
It is go time, baby. The doors are open.
Yep,
they are feeding steak and eggs. Come on, help out home, everybody. At 7 o'clock.
This is Larry Culpepper, the inventor of the college football playoff. When I'm in Arkansas, I always listen to 103.7 The Buzz. Ice cold, Dr. Pepper, help!
You work out, but you walk the same rounds. You go to the old never-changing club with old machines and same routines. You need the excitement and variety of the Little Rock Athletic Club or Racket Club. People will witness the fitness.
Ready for a getaway? Donate blood with Our Blood Institute at select drives during the Getaway Your Way Blood Drives, August 15th through the 22nd in Central Arkansas. Every donor will be entered for a chance to win an Arkansas getaway valued at $2,000 plus a $500 prize pack. You'll also score a limited edition t-shirt and a theme park ticket of your choice. One donation can make all the difference for local patients, and it could send you on your next adventure. Find a Getaway Your Way blood drive convenient for you at obi.org/events.
Around here, reputation matters. That's why homeowners and businesses trust CertaPro painters. From detailed residential work to professionally managed commercial projects, CertaPro delivers craftsmanship to protect your investment. Visit CertaPro.com, that's Certa with a C, and reserve your spring project today.
More fun and games than an amusement park arcade.
Luigi Mangione is said to plead guilty to stalking charges related to the death of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson back in December of 2024. Lawyers on both sides have declined to comment, but today's hearing was unexpectedly requested by both sides. Mangione could change his mind about the plea. The plea will be in his federal case and not the state case where he is currently facing a second-degree murder and weapons charges. And back here at home, a man wanted out of Lono County is still on the run. Officials are looking for 41-year-old Lucas Underwood. Sheriff's deputies were called to the South Bend area for a domestic dispute yesterday morning. When they got there, witnesses told them that Underwood barricaded himself inside the camper. After an unsuccessful negotiations to get him out, deputies went inside, but he was not there. The sheriff's office says they learned Underwood went out the back door before deputies arrived there. Once again, if you see him, please call the sheriff's office. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm Kara Case, Jessica Rockwell.
Are you still on the sidelines? Then it's time you suit up and get in the game. Download Arkansas's favorite sports wagering app, Bet Saracen, today.
With KARK's Pat Walker.
The extremely hot weather continues to roll on. Today, sunny with a high of 103 and still an extreme heat warning here in central Arkansas, which goes through Sunday. Tonight, clear. We'll drop off to 78 degrees for the overnight low. Saturday, back up to 103, and Sunday, a high of 104. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Start off the week with Morning Mayhem broadcasting on location from the new location of Max Strength Fitness on Canis in West Woodrock. It's the ultimate anti-gym if you're 40 or older and want to get stronger, protect your health, and feel like yourself again. It's the place. Claim your 2 free workouts today at maxstrengthfitness.com.
Every time you drive through a work zone, it's not just cones and signs out there. It's real people doing their jobs, trying to get home at the end of the day. In Arkansas, many transportation workers have been tragically killed or injured serving our state with families whose lives are changed forever. All because the driver, even for a second, stopped paying attention. It only takes a quick glance at your phone to change everything. And keep in mind, that's not just dangerous, it's also a moving traffic violation. Speeding's another big one. Those reduced speed signs aren't there for decoration. They're put there to protect lives. And if the workers are present, those fines are doubled. Bottom line, there's zero tolerance for reckless or distracted driving in work zones. Law enforcement's out there, and they will pull you over. Keep in mind, most work zones are only a few miles long. Slowing down and staying focused for that stretch, it's really not asking much. Because at the end of the day, whether you're behind the wheel or working on the road, we're all just trying to make it home. Slow down. Phone down. A message from the Arkansas Department of Transportation.
The Saracen Casino Hotel is now open and accepting reservations. Saracen's new 14-story hotel features 318 modern guest rooms and suites, offering luxe accommodations paired with the elevated amenities and the southern hospitality customers have come to expect from Saracen Casino Resort. And while you're at it, don't skip dinner at Red Oak, recognized as Arkansas's best restaurant for 5 years running. Book your stay with Saracen by visiting SaracenResort.com or calling Saracen today.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET.
Hi, I'm Hunter Bell. When you think about buying a car, we want you to think Bell Chevrolet. Not just because we want your business, but because we want to be on your side. That's what buying a car should look like. Simple, stress-free, knowing you have someone in your corner. We have something for every budget, new or pre-owned. I keep telling y'all it's better at Bell. Now it's time to come find out for yourself. Come see us on Chenal Parkway or shop at bellchevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Injured? Let's talk about getting help now.
Anywhere in the state, dial 8. 888-8888.
Whether injured at night, on a weekend, or a holiday,
dial 8 for Rainwater, Holtz, and Sexton.
888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. Arkansans recently bade farewell to legendary Razorback Bill Burnett. His ability to get the football in the end zone was only matched by the difference he made in countless lives. Burnett's leadership in the fellowship of Christian athletes was a natural outgrowth of his faith in the Lord, and he was never shy about sharing his faith with others. Arkansas is a better place because of Bill Burnett. May God bless his family and make his memory a blessing for generations. If you want to be part of a winning team, put your application in at doublebees.com and you can work for a successful Arkansas company serving Arkansans. We would love to have you on the Double B's team. Double B's. It's where you gas it, grab it, and go. That's Double B's.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on Out of Bounds by Smart Buick GMC. With GMC trucks on the lot ready to move starting at $38,296. SmartBuickGMC.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
It's Honda of Russellville's 47th anniversary celebration. Celebrate with big savings store-wide. Register to win a 2026 Honda HR Forest Edition 4-Trax Foreman 4x4 with a powerful 518cc engine and long travel suspension to tackle every job and trail. It's Honda of Russellville, Arkansas's #1 Honda powerhouse dealer. Visit HondaofRussellville.com today. Honda recommends the Foreman for riders 16 years and older and recommends that all ATV riders take a training course.
Tune in every Friday morning to hear Danny West from Hogsports.com on Morning Mayhem. Brought to you by HJ Trailer Sales. They've got truck beds and utility trailers for every type of job and a service facility for maintenance and repair. Local folks with great products. Visit them online at hjtrailersales.com or in person at 808 Albert Pike in Hot Springs.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs studio.
Oh, my goodness me!
Here are David Bazzel.
He's got Vincent Ontavarello out.
Roger Scott.
I don't know Chicken Pygmy Baseball Law.
And Justin Moore.
That's how a pro chef would tell you to eat it.
You know, is it wrong for me to laugh at my own clip?
Nope.
Because the power
Everybody
of
else is.
the power of the whoa.
Absolutely.
There's a timing issue to it as well. To make that work, Roger, there's a timing to the whoa to make it work.
Well, a lot of people want things just to go under the table, but you don't let it when you go, whoa!
Can you play the clip with Justin where he does that, or do you have to do that? I don't know if it may take you forever to find it.
I have to find it. Which one is it?
It was just where's the steak. He goes, that's what a chef would say.
Oh, yeah. Well, you said
when I say whoa, because we play it in our open every day.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the studio, Todd Pierce filling in for Christian Weaver. Todd, thanks so much for doing that. We appreciate you.
Always a pleasure, fellas.
Before we get to Peggy Kelly, who is the CEO of Youth Home, I heard Trey Shapp from the Short Grass today talking to the head basketball coach at UALR about golf. And he said something today, and I want to see how it sounds. I've never heard this phrase because Coach was talking about how he was playing good golf and like having an impressive round. And Trey Shapp said something, a reference to it, which I've never heard. I don't know if it will be funny or not. It just sort of struck me to go, I've never heard that phrase. So go ahead, Todd, hit that if you can.
I would probably be in the low 80s to mid 80s, probably, if I had to guess.
That's still good. That's golfing your ball at that place.
No, it is.
All right, so that's golfing your ball. Roger, have you ever heard of that?
Never.
One more time, Todd, if you will.
That's golfing your ball.
All right. That's it. So that's golfing your ball.
That's golfing your ball.
That's what.
Let's go back again. Let me hear what the coach says.
That's Travis Ford. Travis Ford, by the way. Yeah.
I would probably be in the low 80s to mid 80s, probably, if I had to guess.
That's still good. That's golfing your ball at that place.
So you're talking about your
it is.
He said that's good. That's golfing your ball.
Okay.
Listen, I've been around 62 years. You have too, Roger. I've never heard that's golfing your ball.
I never heard that.
But maybe that's what good golfers can say.
Well, maybe
you need to say that tomorrow when you're going.
I'm going to say that.
You're golfing your ball.
You know what? I have not even gotten to the point to where I wear my sunglasses on the back of my hat yet. So maybe if I do that.
Peggy Kelly joins us. Good morning, Peggy. How are you?
I'm doing great.
We met you last year was your first year, right? It was. And you're the CEO here at Youth Home, or at Youth Home, rather. And we just opened the doors.
I know.
And so, and I know you guys do a good job of putting out the word for your supporters that this come on out. And you know, I think you can max out with about 200 stakes today, 220, right?
Yeah, it might be closer to 250.
So we're looking at $4 grand, $5 grand that you'll raise today. You hopefully will raise a nice little chunk of change to start. It's just been something, as Larry was saying earlier. You know, these kids that you have in the facility. I guess what do you call the home base facility, or what did he? There's a phrase he gave 3 to 4 letters. I don't know. PTRD.
It's PRTO.
PRTO. And for those who don't know, you house kids from the ages of what?
12 to 17.
Yeah, and so these kids are getting help every day in this facility, but they have needs too for school-related things, and that's what you're going to spend the money on today, right?
That's exactly right, and sometimes those supplies have to be a little different than a regular school. They have to be safe, like we can't use pencils with metal ends on them.
How about that?
Yeah, so it presents a challenge. We also, I just see one of our employees who's in charge of safety and support for the kids here, and a lot of them need fidgets. They need special things to keep them occupied.
Yeah. By the way, real quick, I want to point out. So somebody's come in here and has bought 1, 2, 3, 4. It must be 15.
Yes, sir.
15 steaks. Where you guys going?
Going to the court.
Going to the court.
Jail.
Okay.
Jail officers.
Awesome. Very nice.
Awesome.
Is that Pulaski County?
Thank
Is it Little Rock?
Thank y'all.
Not sure.
Okay. So taking them to the jail.
She comes every year.
Oh, wonderful.
Our supporters are the best.
And again, what are the some of the other items that you may have that you may buy with this money?
Yeah, and we also have to have a comfort room where kids get really escalated and they need to go to a quiet place. So we may have some wireless headphones where they can listen to a little music.
Interesting.
A rocking chair, whatever.
We talk, Roger, about we're so blessed, and we goof up and cut up on this show quite a bit. But it's a reminder, talking to Peggy here with Youth Home, there are kids that have been through traumatic things in their life, and every day you guys are trying to help these kids get back to normalcy, and they're not there, and it's tough. I mean, some of these kids have been through amazing, horrible conditions and treatment, right?
Absolutely. We get kids that have been to 2 or 3 different facilities before they get to us, and their trauma is never really addressed, and that's something that we truly specialize in.
Yeah, you guys are doing the Lord's work. Roger and I are doing the clown's work. Is
but
what
you're
we do.
helping us.
Well, you know what? It makes us feel better. Hey, look, you guys do all the work. We'll open up this microphone. We'll set up the table for you.
If somebody wants to, you guys need volunteers or helper? Or you got pretty much all the volunteers you need?
I tell you, we can use volunteer groups. Unfortunately, they have to be adults. Have to be over 21 to come out there. But yeah, the facility's been there since the 80s, so we can use some painting, some cleanup.
How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So
we've had realty groups, banks come out with their employees.
Yeah, well, obviously, we thank you guys and appreciate what you do. This has been a tradition now. You got 14, 15 years, and we used to do karaoke. That was a deal. And so everybody knows about Youth Home. As a matter of fact, I was going to say, isn't our friends from Bathfitter? It seemed like they were. Did they do? I know they're not doing the one in Hot Springs, but it seemed like they were going to do something for Youth Home as well.
I don't remember.
But anyway, it's just such a good organization, and we're honored to be a part of it because of the good work that you do. Of course, David Napier.
Yeah,
he
should be in any minute.
Yeah, he's retired though now.
Absolutely.
So, and Peggy, what's your background? Where are you from?
I'm originally from Memphis, but I've lived all over the place. Moved here from Atlanta. I came here 12 years ago to be the chief clinical officer at Youth Home, and then when David retired, stepped into that role.
Okay. Well, we'll let you. Well, also too, I see you've got muffins. Got the muffin man over there. You got the muffin giving out the muffin man over there. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it. I see now again. Remember, when it's out, the steaks are gone. It's gone. And so, in the meantime, if you want to come in here and buy 10 of them, you can do that, or 20 of them. And I do want to thank Kevin Case and the Butcher Shop for
everything was set up when we got here.
Yeah.
That's a first.
Yeah,
and we have real knives and forks.
That's right. I remember last year you were doing it with plastic.
We've done it for years with plastics. So
that's awesome.
Y'all come. It's a great time.
Well, Peggy, thank you so much.
Thank you, Peggy.
Peggy Kelly from Youth Home, the CEO. Thank you so much. If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037 is the number. Someone mentioned about the fidget. I don't think about fidgets.
Yeah.
But some people will use fidgets.
We used to do. There was a time where me, Samantha, and any of our kids that were here, and I know Meredith participated at the time, we would come on Christmas Eve. I believe it was Christmas Eve, or was it Christmas Day? And help serve a Christmas dinner, Christmas lunch for some of the Youth Home when Al was doing that. I don't know if Kevin does that or not and all that. And that's when I learned more about that sort of thing. I mean, I don't even think, you know how loud I am, for crying out loud. You I don't think I could work with that. I have to calm down.
Yeah.
Because of the kids, because how anxious they are and things like that. Look at this guy.
Oh, look at that, Chris. What's up? Yeah, and then looks JB's over there. You guys got the early stakes. You guys got the early stakes.
Yeah. So it is something that we don't think about the fidgets. We don't think about them. Any sudden noise, just PTSD, whatever it may be, and just how blessed we are when we think about that. But it's happening every day, and some of the kids there's some out there right now that are not diagnosed with that may be at youth homes. So you're helping with future as well.
But just think about it. While we're goofing around, there's a kid over there at youth home that is going through all kind of horrible in his mind, having to been through a traumatic situation as a child. Larry Betts himself talked about being homeless at one point, I believe, and
look at you, Baz. Look how special you talk about it all the time. You've got great parents. You talk about your grandparents as well. Absolutely. I am blessed. I wouldn't change anything that's happened to me in my life at all, or I wouldn't be sitting here with my butt right now. And with my children as well, and with my grandchildren, I just cannot imagine someone mistreating or something going on that would alter the life of someone. I just can't imagine.
That's what I'm saying.
It's heartbreaking.
I know.
So for us to be able to help out and do that, thanks to Peggy, thanks to Larry, thanks to the staff and all that.
Kevin Case,
Or Kevin, of course, to them. Yeah. But, for doing what they do to help these kids. And we don't know. We go on with our lives and we wonder, oh my gosh, it's 150 degrees outside.
That's what we're worried about.
That's exactly right.
They're trying to find peace in life.
Right. And it's what we're worried about in our life is serious. It is for what we're going through. But if we can just think about it, maybe just for a split second or so, and helping these young folks.
If you had today's National Tattoo Removal Day, if you had a tattoo removed, take a picture and send it to us, and let's see if we can tell what it used to be, or if you covered it up or something. We'd like to see that. Someone says here on our Middleton Eaton Air text line, golfing your ball means you have great shot control and can place your ball wherever you want. All right.
Well, we know that now. Yeah. Thanks, Shap.
Someone says, why did you not get Mike Gundy to come speak? You heard me yesterday when I told everybody, I love when people come up to me, you ought to get this person. Yeah. There's hardly anybody that I have not tried to get. So, we reached out to Mike Gundy, and guess what? He didn't want to come. So again,
is that right?
Oh yeah,
you got okay.
Yeah, so I don't ever tell people that you need to try this person. Trust me, there's hardly anybody that I have not tried to get.
Let me tell you, I know who you still got on your list.
Yeah.
Yes, there is not anybody you have not tried to get now.
Yeah, so I would love to have Gundy, and maybe if he doesn't coach again next year, we can get him. But I would have loved it. It'd have been great, but for whatever reason, he just didn't want to come this year, which is fine. We got Gus Malzahn, I think will be interesting as the next coach. Here, when somebody says, Baz, you said he's protected by the board. Does the board not get the feel of the fans when making a decision? I believe the funding and moral would skyrocket if they let him go. Yeah, there's no question that he's got a lot of folks that aren't big fans of his. But on the board, what that does is the board, they feel, there's certain members on there feel he's doing a great job. And the reason I say protect, the bottom line is the only way any movement is made is if the board decided to want to make a change and they would vote him out or fire him, just like they did Jeff Long.
That's right.
So it's just, I'm not saying it could be whoever the next AD is. That's just the way it works. And I'm not saying one way or the other. The board may not care what the fans think. The board may feel like we know that Hunter's the best choice, and they're going to do that. And that's just the way life works. If you got the people in your back, you're in the company. You've got the key people in the company that got your back. You're not going to get fired. If you don't, you may get fired. You never know.
100%. No, that happens in every job. Well, let me ask you this, and you can answer it or not answer it, and I'll respect it either way, simply because I know you have a better filter than I have. When it comes to Hunter Yurachek, as an AD, would you be willing to give me what you would give him a grade overall, and as an AD, a grade, a letter grade?
I think he's done. I think he's done a good job, Roger. I think obviously he made the point the other day. Nobody could have predicted. He said the NIL, sort of caught him off guard, and it caught a lot of people off guard, and so we stumbled out of the blocks. That's the biggest probably criticism at this point. We got behind on the money raising standpoint, and he redid Sam Pittman's contract to give him more money, and a lot of people said maybe that should not have happened. But you look at some of the other decisions he's made have been very good, I think, in other sports. And then fundraising-wise, he's been behind on that. And then, my main beef with him that he fired a guy when he was trying to, cut the budget back. You got 900 employees there, and that's not the guy. Kevin Trainor's not the guy. For a couple $100,000 or $175,000, whatever it is, that's not the guy you fire. But I think he's doing some good things. I think if you look at the rest of the program, there's some positive things happening, and but really, now what he's done, he's got the stadium deal, which is good. He's got the patch with Tyson, which is good. He's raising money with Ryan Silverfield. He got the last couple of years he's struggled through that.
Okay.
He struggled through that
That's
process.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
that's fair enough. And you know what? And we can agree or disagree, and I say we as a whole on should he have given Sam all that money after that 9-win season. But there is not an AD that in the country that has not pulled the trigger way too soon on a coach.
Yeah,
or
extend it. But do you feel the pressure to where he wins that 9 games and you think,
I've got lightning in a bottle. I better not let him go.
Right,
that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And Sam was what he was. Look what goes on in Michigan. Look what's happened at Florida. Look what happened at LSU. Let's go get a coach at Notre Dame. He must be very good. So all of that. So he's pulled the trigger, and I think it was a mistake to go that far out on. I mean, because I just don't think Sam was going to go anywhere. He had nowhere to go.
Well, that would be one of the criticisms.
And that's okay. You know what? It's a mistake he made.
He's not the only one that does that.
Absolutely
Other ADs do that, which is a problem. All ADs have sometimes.
What I just said
is getting the pressure of an agent. Jimmy Sexton.
That's right.
Sam gets rid of Judy Henry, brings in Jimmy Sexton, and immediately Jimmy Sexton squeezes the U of A.
That's right. You know what? And I don't know who. You know what? We talk about who was the fella that was Frank Fletcher's number 1 guy, but back in the day, it's passed. That would
his handler.
Yeah.
I just went blank.
I'm sorry, but you know what? And what I've heard about that guy, and with somebody like Sam or somebody like David and Doug Hendricks or somebody, whoever your confidant is.
Yeah.
And I know with you, I can do it, and with me, I'd like to think you could do it as well, or like with my wife or my children. They're going to tell you the truth whether you like it or not.
Right. Yep.
They're not going to give you any.
Yep.
And I don't know if Hunter has that.
Or does he listen?
Or would he listen? Did Jeff Long have that? Or would he even be a guy that would have something like that?
One other thing, again, one failure. You were talking about the pros guy. The thing with the tennis. That was not handled properly. He probably should have vetted the tennis community
Who's
better.
Who's this guy? He needs.
You're right. He probably doesn't. Well, the board is probably his. The board should be that guy. They should be going down and listen, Hunter. He should be bouncing off them. Hey, I've got this idea. Maybe he feels he doesn't need anybody's advice. I don't know. Here's what it says. Bill Clinton was a Razorback fan. If you tried to get him, I think he'd be very intriguing. I think he was around when I played. Yeah, I think he'd be.
Wasn't he at a national championship game?
Yeah, it would be a tough get, but I would be glad to have him.
Absolutely.
Someone says here.
2 words. President.
Let's see. Hunter Snubb, Central Arkansas, a former Hog who represents the whole program and one of the top touchdown clubs in the country. He should be bigger than that. Yeah. Certainly, yeah. Listen to the opposite here. Okay, Badge, you're the reason Hunter Yurchek's not coming. You criticize but offer no help. You talk a big game, but that's all talk. The reason that's not fair is that for years we give him forums to come on our show. We do the Touchdown Club. We've been very complimentary. But if you think that we're going to sit up here and never say anything but positive, you're wrong. If you want me to come up here and just never say there's a problem, you're wrong. You think that would be the right thing to do? No. So if something is out there.
There's a radio station for that right now.
There is. That's right. And so that's silly to go, you criticize him. Oh, do you know how many emails we get during a day of people criticizing us for something we do on the show or whatever? It comes with the territory. He gets paid $1.6 million. He can handle some criticism. And if it's deserved, that's what, hey. And Ryan Silverfield would say the same thing. Roger, if I did something that deserved criticism, bring it on because I did it. But to say he's not coming because you criticized, that's silly.
No,
he's
not coming. He's not coming. Were you did you have the vehicle that put him in this position? Yes. Yeah. And two things happened, and it was, and again, Hunter Yurchek's got powder burns on that, and he didn't do it. And he should be big enough to be able to do. If he could do a mea culpa and come here and do all those things, go, you know what, and admit those things. But as a man, it's tough to do that sometimes.
Right.
And as a man in that position, but then you got to look at, who can admit their fault and make a mistake. But you know what? If he admits those things, does the board come back and go, well, you've admitted that, and that's the problem. We got to let you go. He's between a rock and a hard place.
Well, 7 years he's been AD, Roger, and we've been super supportive. Listen, and I've been super supportive. So if also finally in the 7th year he decides to fire somebody that I think is extremely poor and is somebody that I believe in.
That's right. It was personal.
it's my athletic department too. Let me tell you, those folks up there that have been in I've been in the state 40 years. I played for that program, and so it's my program as much as anybody. So I can be critical if I think something's not being handled right.
We all can.
And you know what? Most of the time we're not. We get criticized from not being critical enough. Most of the time,
I get criticized and be called Navy Roger because I'm disappointed in some of the stuff. Listen, we're fans. Fan is short for fanatic. If Sam Pittman was the head coach this year, and we looked at the team as a whole and said we don't think we're going to win but 4 games this year, we'd be pulling what left of our hair out of our heads, going, "There's no way this guy should be the head coach because we're only going to win 4 games." 6-7 years in, but because it's a new coach, new regime, if he wins 4 games, he's SEC Coach of the Year at the University of Arkansas, and we're all breathing. But as a Razorback fan, we have said, "Oh, we'll get them next year. We'll get them next year." Too many years. I don't have that many years left. It's not. We expect more now, but you're getting paid all this money. Players are getting paid now and all that. You brought this on yourselves with this NIL and all this other stuff and the portal. I don't have time to be invested in every one of these players because they're not going to stick around here anymore. I don't see them sticking around here anymore. You got to win. You got to win now.
You see Dougie come in, Roger, with the 609 shirt. Here's one. This is Mary Bimberg, faithful listener. Cannot be there, but I'm sending a contribution honoring my favorite longtime Youth Home employee, Mindy Wright. That's another good point. If you can't be here, I think you can go to Youth Home, their website, Roger, and actually make a contribution. So that's part of it. Somebody said from our Middleton Eaton Air text line, the problem is he got crushed for telling the truth. I think he should speak and continue to tell the truth.
He did tell the truth.
So that's right, Roger. So you're right. The problem was in the world of public PR management, sometimes that's not the right time to say those kind of things because you're dealing with a PR issue, even though it's the truth. Part of PR is knowing when to say the right things, and he struggled at the Touchdown Club, and I hated it for him. Yeah, and that's a good observation.
He's not used to the criticism. He doesn't get it. People are marveling at the job that Hunter has done. You know what? He did 2 things in that one meeting that he was here. One, you were talking about hanging up the jerseys of Joe Klein, Darrell Walker, yada yada yada, and he said, "You tell Joe Klein and Darrell Walker to shut up because it's football season."
He's missed on that.
So he said that.
He's missed on that whole thing. That's a fail on their part.
You know what?
You can disagree with me.
Did it,
he and Kyle Parkinson, Ken, I love Kyle, but that whole deal with hanging the jerseys they've missed on.
You know what? And his remarks there, and I think he said shut up. And if I'm paraphrasing, forgive me, but by saying screw that, this football season we're not doing it. He doesn't want to hear it. Somebody lock that stuff up. Why aren't we showing off our stuff? When you come to someone's home, you show the photographs of your family and your grandchildren and all that because you're proud of it. You want to show them off. You want to show off some of those things that you have there. Yeah. You want to do that. And all universities do that. Why don't you have that? Why don't you do that? But unfortunately now we've got a lot of money that needs to go towards playing a quarterback some money instead of being able to build a nice place to display some of those things. So it's money.
A couple of people say here, Vickery and Stetson said they think Yurchek moves on after he completes his term as college football chairman in January. What do you guys think about that? By the way, Gus Malzahn is on that, who's coming to speak at the Touchdown Club, is on the college football playoff committee. But it's interesting, both Hunter Yurchek and the chancellor both have their contracts coming up in the coming months. And so you've got this sort of split the board where, half the board is supportive of Hunter, maybe half, maybe not quite as supportive. So it's going to be interesting, the jockeying going on about the contract for both of those guys.
Guys, I don't care who the president of the United States is. I don't care what side of the aisle the president of the United States are. I want to support I want him to be successful for the American people,
right?
Because I want him to be, and I want the 80th University to be successful because that means we all get to hold our heads up high when we're wearing that Razorback on our shirt and our hat that I have right here in front of me. Regardless of the season that we're going to do that, I just don't know if we lose anything if the next AD, and I could be wrong, and again. I could be very wrong. Does the next AD, whenever that may be, and maybe it's 20 years, need to be somebody from Arkansas, i.e., a Houston Nutt, a Gus Malzahn,
some people
a Tommy
some people are putting that on here. Yeah,
now, I'm not saying I don't want you in that position unless you can find me one in that on your staff. Yes. I don't want that, but that's a selfish thing for me. But when it comes to that, Mama B. So could it be? And Jeff Long didn't want anything to do. I mean, Jeff Long followed the legend. So I mean, he had nowhere to go. Jeff Long didn't. But now you've got Hunter Yurachek, and he's 7 years in. Maybe the trajectory is he's moving up now.
661-1037 is the Middleton Heat and Air text line. Let's go ahead and take a break, Todd, if we can. I still have Heather Baker coming up, giving us what's happening over the weekend around the state of Arkansas. RJ Hawk stopping by. Steve Qualls will talk about NASCAR. If you want to be a part of the show, you can do that. We'll come back and go do the rundown of the Touchdown Club speakers if you missed it yesterday. I mean, really some good ones. Some of the biggest names to ever play in pro and college football are coming. Someone says here, nothing missing, not having Hunter Yurachek, rather not anyway. I respect y'all for being honest and what you really think instead of just kissing rears. Yeah, I hope we're balanced. I hope we're free to just say what we want to say and do what we want to do, and that we're not overdoing it.
But you would never invite someone into your house and then beat them up, and you would never. And
right.
So it was not
right.
He didn't walk in. I don't know what the term is I'm looking for. It wasn't an ambush with Hunter Yurachek on that one. When listen, we expect Hunter Yurachek to come into the Touchdown Club and be boring and tell us about all the numbers and everything that he's done and all that kind of stuff. But we don't want to hear that. We want to hear some fire up.
Well, here's one for you, Roger. It's about us getting criticism. We'll go to break on this. Hey, David and Roger, we know y'all are perfect. We all know y'all do not like Hunter. Plus, your video today sucked. So thank you. See, that's what we get. So we get that kind of stuff.
What
that's
video
fine.
sucked?
That would be, I guess, my Facebook Live today. So there you go.
I don't hate Hunter Yurachek.
There you go. I'm just saying. No, I'm not going to want to get in. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We get criticized too.
Of course.
And you know what? I'm not gonna stop doing the show.
No.
Because criticism is part of it. You don't have to like us. No. You can turn the channel if you want to.
I'm not going to block you. You can turn the channel.
And I think we've been very fair with Hunter and the U of A. We've given the U of A plenty of support over the years. I think that's.
I'm sorry. I know Sam Pittman is a great guy, and you want to go have a beer with him, and he's a super duper guy, but he was not the head coach that I needed.
You were a little critical.
I'm sorry, huh?
Yeah, you were a little hard on Sam.
Sorry, I'm not sorry. I don't know Sam. Sam didn't know me. Sam's got $5 million plus more money he's making off of interest
that's
than
what
he'll ever
bothers
worry
you.
about Roger. Yeah, it is.
All right, don't go away. 7:30.
I could have done the same damn thing.
Come on to Youth Home. Come on to the butcher shop.
Come buy some steak and eggs, Sam.
Benefiting Youth Home. It's $20. All the money goes to Youth Home. They've got about 200 steaks. They've only sold about 40 of them, and so they'll feed until 9 or 9:30 until the steak runs out, rather. So come on by. I think they'll cook it up the way you want to. Just tell them, hey, I want mine a certain way, medium rare.
Yeah,
it's Justin Moore goes.
Yeah, I think they're all medium.
Don't forget the Justin Moore finished the lyric is going to be later on the show, and is Stray Dog. For a chance to win $100 cash.
$100,
courtesy of.
Well, when you say cash,
that's what it basically is.
I don't know.
It's worse. It basically is a credit card worth $100 cash.
It's a gift card with $100. That's exactly. And here's it. You're going to earn it. We're not going to pussyfooting around here. Not pussyfooting around.
All right, 7:32. Don't go away.
I'll give it to you, Tom, if you screw up.
Anywhere in the state, dial 888-8888 for Rainwater Holton Sexton. They'll help you weather the storm.
This is Sports Center.
The Little Rock Touchdown Club announced its 2026 speaker lineup Thursday. Razorbacks head coach Ryan Silverfield will get things started on August 24th, followed by Hall of Famers Emmitt Smith on August 31st and Lynn Swan on September 8th. ASU coach Butch Jones and UCA coach Nathan Brown will both make their yearly appearances in front of the club. One person who won't, though, Arkansas Athletic Director Hunter Yurachek, who was invited to speak to the club, but it was announced Thursday that invitation had been declined. For more information on the speaker lineup or to check out how to get tickets, go to lrtouchdown.com. Moving to baseball, the Arkansas Travelers added some pitching depth Thursday when former Razorback Lyle Lockhart was assigned to the team after signing as a free agent with Seattle. I'm Todd Pierce for the Buzz Radio Network.
Benihana Special, $5. Your choice, sushi rolls and chicken fried rice, $5. Come see us at Benihana Bar Monday through Wednesday, lunch and dinner.
With KARK's Pat Walker.
It's still going to be very, very hot again today. Sunny with a high of 103. Heat index easily over 105, maybe as high as 108 or 109. Tonight, clear, sky, warm overnight, a low of 79 degrees. Tomorrow, 103 again, and Sunday up to 104. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Friday in the Zone. It's another acre-free day with Chris Kane and Pigskin Preacher joining us in studio. We'll talk to Tom Murphy and Philip Martin from the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette, hand out some champs and chumps from the week thanks to Washita Bar and Grill and BKC Home Builders, and we'll highlight the best of the week with the Zone Rewind. All coming up Friday in the Zone, where sports and entertainment come crashing together.
Hey, it's David Bazzel from my good friends at Bath Fitter. I've been working with Bath Fitter for over a decade now. They're a family-owned business that's been around for over 40 years, and I can vouch for the outstanding work they do. They are the pioneers of the acrylic bath industry. Bath Fitter offers a one-of-a-kind remodeling process that's easy and stress-free. They offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes, and with their seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you can refresh your shower space in no time. They can even convert your existing bath into a shower. And get this, they've had over 2 million installs of fantastic showers and tubs across the South, with thousands of those coming right here in the natural state. At Bath Fitter, they are the manufacturer, installer, and service provider. No subcontractors involved in the process. All are employees of the company, so they own the entire process. Right now, they have an amazing offer. 0 down, 0 payments, 0 interest for 12 months. They understand that families are struggling with high prices, so they are making this special offer to help. Check them out online at bathfitterlittlerock.com and tell them Bazzel sent you.
Yeah, I know it's still summertime, and it's hot. But if you're wanting to beat the heat, may I suggest your local Family Market store? Because with your Family Market Rewards card, you can save 5 cents per gallon with the purchase of a large fountain drink, tea, or lemonade. Or if you need to get your morning started, it's also 5 cents off with a large community coffee. So remember to always use your rewards card inside any Family Market store and save money, including outside at the pumps. And all this can only be found at Family Market, including the newest one on Albert Pike Road in Hot Springs.
Hello, this is Justin Acree. When joint pain or an injury slows you down, turn to UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Arkansas's largest orthopedic team and the state's most fellowship-trained surgeons offer expert care for sports injuries and problems affecting the hip, knee, shoulder, spine, hand, foot, ankle, and more. Care is easy to access at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital and the new location on Rodney Parham in Little Rock, next to UAMS Health Urology Center. For walk-in care, choose UAMS Ortho now. Call 501-686-TOSH. When you think ortho, think UAMS.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during the Zone. Brought to you by Washita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs.
Here's a message for all you fishermen out there. Have you ever taken part in a tournament where you can win $3,000 and have a chance to save a life? It could be your own. You can do both by signing up for the Real Fight Against Prostate Cancer Fishing Tournament. The event is August 29th. Everyone will launch from the ramp at Simmons Bank Arena in North Little Rock. Entry fee $200 a boat. Launch time 6 a.m., weigh in at 3. Plus, there's a payout for big bass and gift cards galore. Larry Nixon, one of the top anglers of all time, will be on hand to meet and greet. Now, back to the fight against prostate cancer, which kills more than 35,000 a year. When detected early, the cure rate is 95%. So, what are you waiting on? Make plans to fish or come by the weigh-in, as there will be free on-site prostate screening for everyone who stops by. For more information, call 501-912-7888 or go to Facebook, Real Fight Against Cancer Fishing Tournament. All proceeds go to the Arkansas Prostate Cancer Foundation.
Want to see our beautiful faces? Catch Morning Mayhem streaming live every day on YouTube, X, and Facebook. Just search 1037 The Buzz.
Let's see here. It is 7:37. 661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show. We're here at Butcher Shop out here in West Little Rock at the end of 6:30. What's the name of the road again, Raj?
Hermitage.
Hermitage. I never can remember that.
Sir. Yes, sir.
The Butcher Shop's been here quite a long time.
Kevin
Case owns it, and Al Watkins helped start this tradition with David Napier, as a matter of fact, the gentleman who joins us now. David, what's up?
Well, I tell you, you know how you always hear about a housewife? Since retirement, I've turned into, I guess, the best house husband.
Okay.
What are you doing?
That'll work. Great to see you.
Thank you.
We're trying to think how many years we've been doing this, raising money for Youth Home.
Yeah. 15, 16,
something like that.
Yeah.
This is a great idea. You got to give credit to Al Watkins for coming up with donating the food and going to his vendors. And steak's always good. Roger, I bought one for $20.
You sure did.
Got me a big steak. Got me some egg. Got me some potatoes, a biscuit. And so anyway, the thing I got to make sure of, David, that I don't eat while I'm talking. Mama Bass wants everybody to know that you should come by and get a steak. So there you go. And help support Youth Home. I don't know what she's wearing there. She's got the tiger print thing.
That's what ladies do.
Yeah. But it's hard to believe we've been doing this 14, 15 years.
Absolutely.
What a great organization Youth Home is, but you're loving retirement.
Yeah,
huh?
it's good. And, I miss everybody out there. I still try to get together with the staff from time to time. And, of course, Peggy and I stay in pretty close touch with all the things that are going on. But she is doing such a great job. I tell people sometimes I was the turtle, and she is the Energizer Bunny. I'm telling you, she is all over the place. She knows about everything. I couldn't be happier for Youth Home with her in charge. So.
Dave is also a Floridian.
Yeah.
Grew up. Where did you exactly grow up?
Pensacola.
In Pensacola.
But I went to school over in Gulf Breeze. They started the school, I won't say what year, and I was in 10th grade the first year the school started. So,
and you're a Dolphin?
Yeah, we were Dolphins.
And I was a Dolphin, Roger. I was a Mosley High School Dolphin.
What Dolphin
How
were
about
you?
that?
Gulf Breeze.
Gulf Breeze Dolphins?
Yeah.
I guess that's a lot. I guess if we've got a lot of bulldogs and stuff up here, I guess you'd have a lot of.
There's all kinds. There's sharks,
it's got
barracuda.
100%, right?
Yeah. Well,
stingrays. You got any stingrays?
I'm sure we do.
Gotta have one,
Seems
right?
Like
I've
heard of one or two.
Sure.
Yeah. How about that? There's not many. You think of the state of Florida, there'd be more than the 3 Dolphin schools.
Well, look at Miami. What's their nickname? Football team.
There it is.
Hurricanes.
Dolphins.
Yeah.
Dolphins.
Oh, you're talking about the pro
pros,
team. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, everything's Florida down that way. So you got.
Yeah.
I like
Are
there any Jefferson City coral reefs? I don't know. Not like that. Probably not. Right?
Can you do a dolphin? Can you do a dolphin sound?
No.
Whoa! Wow! David Napier there with that one.
That will be on the board one day soon, David.
Here's a couple messages on our Middleton Eaton Air text line. Do you gentlemen of strength and honor think that a big part of why Hunter Yurachek makes gaffes and decisions that frustrate us because of arrogance? I've always thought he had an air of arrogance. I don't know. I mean, people say I'm arrogant. So
nobody says it to your face.
I know in the position I was in, you have to. There's a fine line between arrogance and confidence. So I think he's got a pretty good amount of confidence, and sometimes people confuse that for arrogance. So
yeah, sure. Someone says here, Chuck and Bo talked about the Hunter Yurachek deal for 45 minutes on their show, defended Hunter, no surprise. Listen, I get that.
No surprise.
Again, I don't mind people defending Hunter Yurachek. People can, but that's why at the same time, don't get mad at me because we say something critical every once in a while. We've given him 7 years of support for the most part, and so if a coach says something wrong, I need to be honest. I mean, the show, and people complain about me not being, rude enough or being, critical enough. So anyway, we just call it like we see it. And like I said, I'm disappointed. For those who missed it yesterday, the big names coming to the Touchdown Club, Emmitt Smith, who won 3 Super Bowls, was a Super Bowl MVP, still holds the NFL all-time rushing record and touchdown record.
He was from Pensacola.
Yeah.
Went to Escambia High.
Escambia High. That's exactly right. Looking forward to talking with him about that. And then you've got Lynn Swann, who won 4 Super Bowl rings. He was also a Super Bowl.
Screwed me out of 2 of them.
That's right, the Cowboys Super Bowl MVP. So we got 2 Super Bowl MVPs coming, 2 NFL Hall of Famers, and then you got Doug Flutie, Heisman Trophy winner, and who people may not realize signed the largest rookie sports contract in all of the sports world history. I mean, soccer, everything. Donald Trump, whatever was the number he signed, he gave him the most money a rookie had ever gotten because Trump and the USFL needed some star power. Yeah. So Doug Flutie came over there, and so anyway, of course, had to throw against, what do they call that? The not Hail Mary, it's the Flutie. I can't remember what it was, but anyway, obviously beats Miami. Speaking of the Miami Hurricanes,
Roger Phelan, I believe, was the receiver.
That's right.
Name.
That's exactly right. Yeah. Beat to Miami, and both those guys we were in Dancing with the Stars. Emmitt won. I think Doug Flutie got 7th, and then you got 2 of the great Razorbacks offensive linemen of all time. Jason Peters will go down. Remember, we only have a few guys with gold jackets: Dan Hampton, Steve Atwater, Jimmy Johnson, Lance Allworth. Well, Jason Peters is going to be another one. He was in the league 21 years. He'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer, 9-time Pro Bowl. Yeah. He'll be coming to speak to the Touchdown Club. And also Frank Ragnow. And, of course, you go back real quick to Peters. Was not drafted. Was a tight end. And this is the 25th anniversary this year of the 7 overtime game. Caught a ball, a touchdown ball in the back of the end zone from Matt Jones.
Who else has done that? I mean, for Peters to do that, for what he did at college, and then to go on, and then for the coaches in the NFL to see him and go, he might be better suited right over here. I mean, that is fantastic. What an eye they had to put him there, and for Jason to flourish in that position, to go on to get a gold jacket soon. I mean, that's what we believe for that to happen. Who else has done that? What other position? I mean, was Dan Hampton that guy? They saw a big old boy in the band and put him over here and did something like that. What about another player somewhere that in college and then they became this in the pro?
Yeah, I don't know.
Does anything just jump out?
Not the top of it. That's why, again, his story's unique. You know,
oh, my God.
He doesn't get drafted, and he's going to be a first-ballot Hall of Famer. Yeah. And then the other is Frank Ragnow, who only played 7 years in the league, All-American center for Brett Bielema. 4 Pro Bowls in 7 years for the Detroit Lions, but retires because of injuries.
Maybe because of the Arkansas connections is the only reason I think about that with Jason Peters. But I think about Matt Jones. Obviously, he went in and was a receiver in the NFL and not a quarterback. So not the storied career that a Peters has,
that's right,
but still.
Right. I got a quick story about Sean Andrews. My son played against him in high school. My son was a pretty good player. And he came home that night after the game, and he said, "Dad, I never knew how pretty the sky was at night. Most of my time on my back looking up at it."
That's great.
Yes.
Before we go to break, I want to remind everybody, come on out to the butcher shop. It's in the end of 6:30. They're going to be serving steaks to 9 or 10 until the steaks run out,
right.
And it's $20 per steak, and it all goes to youth homes. So always great to see you, David.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying the retirement life.
Husband.
By the way, somebody said they thought that Chuck and Bose claimed that the club was trying to get him in a gotcha moment. You know what my question was? Hunter,
you were trying to get him in a gotcha?
Yeah, the club does. So all I said was, Hunter, where's the state of the program? How would you say the state of the program is? That's all I said. That's all I asked. So if that's me trying to do a gotcha moment, I don't know. And here's one from our buddy Drew Glover over at Natural State Wholesale. When did criticism mean you don't support someone? I think that's a great point. Yeah. You can be critical and be supportive. I've supported that program for 7 years. Can I not be critical every once in a while? I think maybe they're not perfect.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry. I don't mind criticism. I don't mind disagreeing with somebody. But you should.
Well, why can't I criticize Sam Pittman without you going? No, you.
I can. Well, but sometimes I got to calm you down.
Yeah. Now that I'm retired, I find myself being that way with my wife sometimes too.
What's that?
I support her, but criticize a little bit every time. Oh, honey, if you're listening, I didn't mean that.
No, of course not.
By the way, too, LSU fans, Skip Bertman, who won 5 college baseball national titles, died today or this morning. He was 88. Obviously one of the legendary baseball coaches of all time. We'll take a break, come back here, and continue to chew my steak very well, Roger.
I'm waiting on you to choke. I've got a knife ready for the trach.
Amber says the heat has everyone salty this morning.
Well,
you know what? You know, it's okay to be salty every once in a while.
Well, I do have. I am concerned with my lawn. I've got to get notice that. Listen, I mean, I watered it, but this morning before I left, it's going to be 100 degrees every day. Can I need to cut it. Can I cut it without damaging it? Will I have a heat stroke out there? Isn't that what killed former Razorback Mitch Petrus?
Yeah,
when it's some heat stroke and all that? When that was happening?
Listen, it's dangerous heat.
At our age, it's even dangerous.
I'm telling you, it will kill people today around the country.
Water bill is going to be through the roof.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
Listen,
but I don't know. I need Kyle Sanders to call me.
All right, come by and get you some steak here at the butcher shop. Don't go away, 747.
I'm okay. I like Sam Pittman. Hey folks, we all know life can get pretty busy and hectic. You're rushing from one place to another trying to keep up with the daily grind. But here's the thing. When you're behind the wheel, that rush can be dangerous. Driving just a little over the speed limit might not seem like a big deal, but in a collision with a pedestrian or a cyclist, those few extra miles per hour could mean the difference between life and death. Getting somewhere a couple of minutes faster, not worth someone's life. So let's all look out for each other by following those posted speed limits. And while we're talking about it, let's keep these other tips in mind. Put that phone down. You can't watch out for pedestrians and cyclists when you're looking at a text. Are you alert, calm, and focused when you drive? If not, rethink your habits. And seriously, don't block crosswalks when you stop at intersections. Last but not least, avoid alcohol and drugs when driving. They impair your judgment and reaction time. Walking or biking on our roads shouldn't feel dangerous, so let's look out for each other when we're behind the wheel. Drive aware, Arkansas. Save lives. This is a message from the Arkansas Highway Safety Office.
This is Trey Johnson with HJ Trailer Sales. Spring is here, and y'all have made us the #1 truck bed dealer in the state.
We want to thank you for your support and business. If you're looking for the best customer service from folks that can handle any type of trailer and take care of you after the sale, with hometown service, it's HJ Trailer Sales. Our team will handle all your service and warranty needs. See what great customer service looks like at HJ Trailer Sales on Albert Pike in Hot Springs, or check us out on Facebook.
Take your family to the best Christmas show of the year, Pentatonics, Christmas in the City Tour. Saturday, December 12th, Simmons Bank Arena. Pentatonics. Tickets on sale today at 10 a.m. at livenation.com. Come celebrate with the Grammy Award-winning favorites. Pentatonics, live.
Hey folks, it's Chris Zender, General Manager of Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. Listen, we know times are tight, so we're working real hard to find affordability for you Buzz listeners. Check this out. Grand Cherokee starting at $33,997. Ram trucks up to $18,000 off. That's a 2026 model with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. We have Jeep Wranglers, the ultimate summer vehicle, up to $8,000 off. And the gasoline Chargers, up to $7,000 off. Want to save at the pump? The new Jeep Cherokee gets an incredible 38 miles per gallon. Browse it all right now at FletcherDeals.com and get pre-approved fast at FletcherCredit.com. Or come see us today in Sherwood. We're at 5922 Warden Road. Thank you.
Transform your life in just 20 minutes twice a week. That's exactly how it works at Max Strength Fitness. The ultimate anti-gym. No mirrors, no music, just private one-on-one strength training in a temperature-controlled, sweat-free studio. Efficient, focused, and it works. If you're 40 or older and want to get stronger, protect your health, and feel like yourself again, this is it. Check out their new location in West Little Rock at Canis and Autumn. Claim your 2 free workouts today at MaxStrengthFitness.com. Max Strength Fitness, 20 minutes twice a week, guaranteed.
It's Chuck the Promo Guy. Join me every Tuesday with Morning Mayhem for Check-In with Chuck, brought to you by McClarty Mazda in North Little Rock. Looking for a pre-owned vehicle? McClarty Mazda has over 900 to choose from. Cars, trucks, SUVs, all at great prices. Shop online today at McClartyMazda.com.
You're listening to Morning Mayhem with Roger Scott, David Bazzel, Justin Moore, and Christian Weaver. Don't go away.
Caribbean Queen. Is he 3 or 4, Rod? 3. You want to be a part of the show, 661-1037 here at the Butcher Shop here in West Little Rock. I'll be here till 10 o'clock. They're feeding steak and eggs to everybody for $20. All the money goes to Youth Home. Chuck Johnson, one of our faithful listeners, says he was working up in the Heights.
Hey, Chuck.
And said, hey, I should go by there, and bought 3 for some of his buddies he's working with. 3
cool.
3 steaks, and you just ordered yours. I just
ordered mine. Thank you.
Mine is outstanding.
You just ordered yours. You ordered yours a little too soon, which is okay because you made a donation to Youth Home, and I'll do the same thing. And before we forget anything, not only yesterday did you not mention my name, you mentioned Wes Sutton. You mentioned Steve Qualls. You mentioned John Neighbors. And you don't mention Roger Scott. You right-hand man, my best bub, all that kind of stuff.
The last
shut me down.
The last time I mentioned him,
he wasn't there.
That's exactly right. Yeah. There's Dallas.
I'm sorry. I had. You want me to hold my pee?
I think everybody want to welcome my right-hand man. I couldn't do this without him. Everybody, please turn. What? Roger?
Oh, he's not here.
He's not here. So, yes, I did. I got covered up. RJ knows what I was dealing with.
My bladder to explode.
But I will say this. Our man Roger was not only there, but he was there early, and
thank you, Robert,
and hanging out in the back. Now he did immediately come in and see me and start questioning me on some things that were being passed around the office. Yes, I mean,
I sure did. I found out about the Hilltop group.
So the other thing that's still out there is who the mystery guest, and I'll tell you, we've told you it's 2 people actually. They're going to be at Simmons Bank Arena. And trying to keep that quiet, trying to get the details finalized. People have asked, is it Tom Brady or Nick?
That you know what?
Saban? It's not
so
them.
On social media last night, I was. If you type in Little Rock Touchdown Club in the search feed, of course, the 100-yard check stuff is being overloaded. But there is also a group of people that there is a poll out talking about who is the mystery guest for the Touchdown Club.
Right.
And there were. It was Tom Brady, Nick Saban, Tony Romo, and there was a coach, I can't remember who it was, that was on there because the Tony Romo factor was because of his drinking and driving, and he's got the leave of absence from CBS, and so I just thought that was pretty funny because now people are like, okay, who's the mystery guest?
I know. Well, listen, we're having to go there because we need a bigger area. The State House is not available.
People ask me about that because you're going to Simone's.
Yeah, Simmons Arena.
But that is not because you needed to have 17,000
people. No, it did not.
Yeah. You needed because the big room that Brett Favre or Peyton Manning was in was taken.
And we've not done this. So
but if we get 17,000, that'd be kind of cool.
No.
This will be a challenge. We've never done this in
never.
Simmons Arena. They've done plenty of shows on the floor there, and we'll be fine. But I think it will be full. It will be. I think I think the interactions are going to be between these two guests will be really interesting. It'll be one of the best gets we've ever had. I think it'll be very compelling. It'll be natural in nature. But do want to thank all of our sponsors. Simmons Bank yesterday. Yeah. You got Jay Brogdon, the new president.
He's a really cool guy.
Yeah, great guy.
So, but Roger, before Baz is dealing with some stuff before, and he said, "I need you to go out there and just talk to Jay, make sure he's good, and you're going to introduce Jay to everybody here." And I said, "Okay, cool." So I go out there and talk to him, and just a normal, and not that Mr. George Mackers was not, but Jay was just great, man. Yeah. We just sat there, and he's, former basketball player, and he's really plugged into the community, and
those comments were great yesterday, talking about the Touchdown Club is about community. And what a crowd for a press conference announcement. I mean, we must have 150 people.
Especially with the air conditioning not working.
Oh, my gosh. It's like, we can't have you out on the field, but we're going to make it 100 degrees inside the press box. It's like, wow. It's just
you look in the suit, though.
A couple other things, too, Roger. You were talking about what are players that maybe I don't know how you phrased it, but here's a good one. Talking about players like Jason Peters that maybe didn't make it successfully or big time in college, but end up transitioning to the pros. Some of them at George Wilson, but he was a receiver, right? I think he was already a receiver and goes on to have a good career, I think, for the Bills. And then somebody mentioned the kid who was a defensive end at Parkview. What is his name? Oh my gosh, he was a receiver at Parkview. Then he goes up to Arkansas, becomes a darn good defensive end all SEC, and he was a first-round draft choice. But he was a receiver at Parkview. Cannot believe I just went blank. Jamal Anderson, thank you. Jamal Anderson was a two-star wide receiver, but goes up there and grows and ends up being a first-round draft choice. Didn't have the greatest pro career, but a first-round draft choice overall.
Well, Jason Peters, was he in college? Was he an offensive tackle that had great? Was he an offensive tackle that had great hands that they put?
He was
as a receiver, or was he? Was he a receiver that just got bigger and the NFL saw him? Let's put him in because he's got to block some pretty big boys.
You had Sean Andrews, who was a All-American, and so Peters was not quite that big. He was probably a 250, 260 guy, which is still big, but Roger maybe not big enough to be the tackle.
Okay.
So I think Houston just said, hey, we'll make him be almost like an extension of Sean Andrews, but he had good hands and he was a good athlete. For that to be that big and could run and catch, that was very unique. And so then I think what you were saying gets to the NFL and it gets bigger, and that they go, wow, you've got the agility. You need to put on another 20, 30 pounds. You're going to be in the Hall of Famer. That's exactly what happened.
The texts that are rolling in right now, Baz, of people that are taking – now that you've said that it's two people – the number of texts. So Steve Rook, who used to be at ASU Three Rivers, says it's got to be Kelsey and Mahomes.
Well, they're playing. It can't be.
I know.
That's right.
And then John Vines, who you guys know, he says, well, it can only be Jimmy and Jerry because of what last year having Jimmy at the club.
That would be. Of course, Jimmy. We already had Jimmy, so I try not to bring back the same person.
Yeah,
so
but
Jerry would be great.
But you've got those things that are being floated.
Yeah,
out
it's fun to have fun people for people to talk about. Of course, the Buzz will be there every week.
Yeah.
I
will say that. So this morning I was coming in.
By the way, too, I don't know if you can hear the music.
I can't. Well, I'll tell you on it.
Okay.
There's some negativity from another radio show in the state.
I know. I've said it.
But the quote was, I've put on touchdown clubs before, and it's really not that hard.
Oh, is that what Mo said?
And said, they clearly can't get their schedule done because they've got a missing spot on their. He said that on the radio.
Okay,
we'll
get that.
The Brad Hendricks Law Firm is famous for car wrecks, big truck crashes, and medical negligence cases. But they do a lot more than that. They help good people who can benefit from bankruptcy. And they also help older folks who had their Social Security claims denied. When you need a lawyer, call the firm that is pure Arkansas, where you won't ever be just a number. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm. Tradition, reputation, results.
Honda of Russellville, proud to celebrate 47 years of serving Arkansas families. Come celebrate with big savings store-wide through September 26th. Register to win a 2026 Honda HR Forest Edition 4Transform and 4x4 with the dependable 518cc engine and long travel suspension, ready for work or the weekend. See why folks from all over Arkansas choose Honda of Russellville. Great prices and hometown service for 47 years. Honda recommends the foreman for riders 16 years and older. Always wear a helmet and take an ATV rider course.
David and Roger are hitting the road this summer, celebrating the Morning Mayhem Summer of Adventure presented by Oaklawn Hot Springs. Keep it on the buzz to find out where they're heading next.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
We know it, and we're proud of it. 103.7 The Buzz.
Luigi Mangione is said to plead guilty to stalking charges related to the death of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson back in December of 2024. Lawyers on both sides have declined to comment, but today's hearing was unexpectedly requested by both sides. Mangione could change his mind about the plea. The plea will be in his federal case and not the state case where he is currently facing a second-degree murder and weapons charges. And back here at home, a man wanted out of Lono County is still on the run. Officials are looking for 41-year-old Lucas Underwood. Sheriff's deputies were called to the South Bend area for a domestic dispute yesterday morning. When they got there, witnesses told them that Underwood barricaded himself inside the camper. After an unsuccessful negotiations to get him out, deputies went inside, but he was not there. The sheriff's office says they learned Underwood went out the back door before deputies arrived there. Once again, if you see him, please call the sheriff's office. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm Kara Case, Jessica Rockwell.
Benihana special, $5. Your choice, sushi rolls and chicken fried rice, $5. Come see us at Benihana Bar Monday through Wednesday, lunch and dinner.
With KARK's Pat Walker.
The extremely hot weather continues to roll on. Today, sunny with a high of 103 and still an extreme heat warning here in central Arkansas, which goes through Sunday. Tonight, clear. We'll drop off to 78 degrees for the overnight low. Saturday, back up to 103, and Sunday, a high of 104. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
It's Chuck the Promo Guy. Join me every Tuesday with Morning Mayhem for Check-In with Chuck, brought to you by McClarty Mazda Volkswagen in North Little Rock. Looking for a pre-owned vehicle? McClarty Mazda Volkswagen has over 900 to choose from. Cars, trucks, SUVs, all at great prices. Shop online today at McClartyMazda.com or McClartyVolkswagen.com.
Old number 53 here, and back in my day, I was fortunate to be around some great teams, along with some great teammates. And even now, all these years later, I'm also grateful to be a part of a great team here at 103.7 The Buzz. But you know another great team that I've come to appreciate over the years? It's the team over at Edwards Food Giant, and there are 11 stores located all over the metropolitan area, including their Edwards Cash Saver stores. And let me tell you this, if you haven't been to the newest Edwards Food Giant in North Little Rock in the Lakewood Village Shopping Center, you really need to stop by there. This store is truly the most beautiful grocery store that I've ever been inside of. The layout with their used selection and inventory, including their deli and salad bars, is the best. Of course, their meat department at Edwards will truly blow you away too. That newest Edwards store has everything from heat and eat, meal solutions, weekly specials, to a giant wine department, to their dry-aged beef that's been temperature and humidity controlled for 28 days in their cooler, resulting in a steak that's tender, flavorful, and unlike any steak you've ever had. So see for yourself why the team at Edwards Food Giant is now Central Arkansas's favorite place to shop.
Hi, I'm Hunter Bell. When you think about buying a car, we want you to think Bell Chevrolet. Not just because we want your business, but because we want to be on your side. That's what buying a car should look like. Simple, stress-free, knowing you have someone in your corner. We have something for every budget, new or pre-owned. I keep telling y'all it's better at Bell. Now it's time to come find out for yourself. Come see us on Chenal Parkway or shop at bellchevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Hello, this is Justin Acree. When joint pain or an injury slows you down, turn to UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Arkansas's largest orthopedic team and the state's most fellowship-trained surgeons offer expert care for sports injuries and problems affecting the hip, knee, shoulder, spine, hand, foot, ankle, and more. Care is easy to access at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital and a new location on Rodney Parham in Little Rock next to UAMS Health Urology Center. For walk-in care, choose UAMS Ortho now. Call 501-686-TOSH. When you think ortho, think UAMS.
Attention Arkansas homeowners, Royal Home Improvement started with 50. Now we're looking for 30 homes to participate in our summer savings event. We want to evaluate our exclusive Energy Star rated Thermo King windows in real homes. Call 1-800-565-1064 for Royal Home Improvement. 30 homeowners will receive promotional pricing. 75% off installation of a house full of new windows. Ask about zero interest financing, senior and military discounts, and you'll receive a $200 Walmart gift card with your window purchase. Plus a bonus, call 1-800-565-1064 for a free $50 Restaurant.com gift card with estimate. Have your zip code and location ready to qualify. Call 1-800-565-1064. That's 1-800-565-1064 or online at royalwindows.com.
Oaklawn is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Transmission or driveline trouble slowing you down? Trust the experts at Powers Truck Parts and Service in North Little Rock. As an Allison Authorized Service Center, their certified technicians provide professional Allison service, along with expert driveline rebuilds for heavy-duty trucks and equipment. From U-joints and carrier bearings to diagnostics and maintenance, they'll help you keep your trucks rolling. From headlight to taillight and everything in sight, Powers gets the job done right the first time. Visit PowersTruckParts.com today.
Tune into The Zone each week when Susan Erin Proud shares her keys to the weekend music events calendar. Brought to you by Willie D's and Big Red Dog Productions. Big Red Dog Productions is your gateway to music excellence in Central Arkansas and beyond. Visit entertainersguide.com to see the weekly calendar and submit your shows.
There's an old saying in Tennessee. I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
Fool me once. Shame on you.
Here are David Bazzel, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
It fooled me. We can't get fooled again.
Okay, it is 8:06 on this Friday, August 14th. We're live at the Butcher Shop in West Little Rock. It's at the end of 6:30. It's easy to find. Been here for quite some time now. Watkins had this forever. And then he sold it to Kevin Case.
By the way, I saw the old pizza trailers for sale outside.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, they got a for sale sign on there. Remember that old pizza trailer?
Oh my God!
Pizza on the rock.
Yeah,
or something like that.
And I looked when I pulled up. The trailer's out in the parking lot with a for sale sign on it.
I think that's happening.
Not only Kevin Case, I've seen Leslie Case here. His wife working hard. And
she's sweet.
I just knocked out my steak. $20 for a steak and eggs and potatoes and biscuit. RJ Hawk joins us. Do you have the open for RJ? Or does Todd have it? Todd, would you go ahead and hit that RJ open, please?
A man of many talents, play-by-play broadcaster, real estate agent, and now a state legislator. It's time to talk all things Arkansas with R.J. Hawk, presented by Natural State Wholesale, proudly trusted by major manufacturers all over the world for 25 years. Go see the flooring king, Don Gresham, at Natural State Wholesale.
Thank you, Natural State Wholesale, for sponsoring RJ each week. RJ's a busy man, a lot of things going on. You were at the Touchdown Club yesterday introducing people. You mentioned you're going to be at Buc-ee's.
Yeah, we got Buc-ee's.
Monday.
Yeah. And we got first responders going to Buc-ee's today. It's like early access for first responders. So, and then we've got Monday is the grand opening for Buc-ee's. And 10 a.m., open to the public, grand opening. And so I would suggest, by the way, if you're planning on going to the Buc-ee's grand opening, they're expecting I think they said they're expecting like 2,000 people to show up for the grand opening. If you're planning on going, I would suggest getting there early. Because it's going to be a packed house for the grand opening.
The other thing that is part when a Buc-ee's comes in is the real estate around there. It almost becomes a little city, and so so that's probably going to be hot development around there as well.
Yeah.
Would remind everybody, hey, come by here and support Youth Home. But just buy a few steaks. You can eat them this weekend. You can give them out to your employees today. They'll be here till about 10 o'clock. It's only $20. 661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show.
Yeah, come on. You can eat in or you can take them with you.
Somebody says on the Middleton Heat and Air text line, during Channel 7's spot, Baz was talking to sports guy. Here comes RJ way in the back, walking towards the camera. Plenty of chances to change direction, but walked all the way to Baz's shoulder, gave a glance to the camera, and turned away.
Honestly,
priceless.
So I didn't realize y'all were doing that. What was funny, and Chris Kane was standing like your producer behind the camera, and I was just walking along, and I go, oh, no, they're doing a live hit. So I figured that was going to be on the news, and that was not intentional at all.
661-1037. Someone says here, Baz, don't you get a kick out of jealous haters? I think it's great for Arkansas Touchdown Club. Of course, we hear our friend Bo and Chuck are having some fun. What
Chuck, now, in defense of Chuck did not say anything bad about you, or he just kind of stayed quiet.
It was Bo. What did Bo say?
Bo goes, well, I've run a touchdown club before, and he goes, it's really hard to get guests, and that's why they've got one missing spot because Baz couldn't get the schedule filled out. But he was comparing his little rinky-dink touchdown club where he got the local mayor to come and speak to the Little Rock Touchdown Club. Oh, and by the way, the Northwest Arkansas Touchdown Club that he did is now defunct.
People were marveling at the job that Bo did with that touchdown club.
Yeah, it seems like everything Bo does, he ends up stopping doing it after a little while because he has no track record of keeping anything going.
I will give Bo credit for one thing. For one thing, he realized that doing a touchdown club is a major work, and it doesn't make any money. And so I don't blame Bo. Hey, he's right. He realized real quickly.
It's a lot of work.
I'm not doing this for the community, and I'm tapping out because you can't make any money, which I respect. Let's see here. 661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show. Roger, I mentioned NFL action last night. RJ, the Cowboys, I think, play Saturday night versus Seattle. Is there what's the big question mark for with the Cowboys?
Here's the thing. It is our come Saturday. It's our march to the Super Bowl. I think the question is the defense, just because of how bad it was last year.
You know what? Why don't we just rinse and repeat? You say that every year, RJ.
Well, isn't
that a problem?
We've got the greatest offense of all time right now. We've got two of the best receivers in the game. We've got one of the best running backs in the game. But I think that they went and upgraded with Caleb Downs. They drafted him. They went and got some safeties. They made a trade with the 49ers to get a linebacker.
It should be better.
They should, on paper, be better defensive, but we don't know. And so all we've seen right now is what we remember from last season. And you just got to hope that gets better.
Name the coach of the Dallas Cowboys.
Huh? Schottenheimer?
Okay. Don't you guys think that the NFL is better when the Cowboys are better?
100%.
The country is better when the Cowboys are better. It's a proven fact.
Yeah, well, I mean,
the country's mental state of mind is much better when the Cowboys are so good that people can hate them.
And once again, they are America's team.
Thank you,
and so, look, here's the thing, man. We say it every year. It's our year. It's going to be the year of the Super Bowl for the Dallas Cowboys. You have all these high hopes going into the first preseason game, only to be let down about week 10.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that's just not the case this year.
We had a story today, RJ, which relates to you. That somebody actually put this is a true story. So they put out this poll. Would you drink your significant other's bathwater for $1,000?
No.
Wait a minute, says the guy who drank foot juice.
I forgot about that.
But Roger, is going to remind you about it in a second. So here's the deal. You don't have to worry about the dirt because your partner would bathe or shower to rinse off and then lay in a tub of warm water for 20 minutes. Oh. You then have to drink 1 liter of that water to get the cash. That's easy peasy.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like you just got done at the gym and you wanted to go and rinse off.
But you did at one time drink foot juice for charity for $1,000, right?
I did. It was
how much of it did you drink?
I don't even remember the charity
It
anymore.
was who was the charity? It was
It was
somebody
It's a
called
boys
in.
club. It's a boys club.
That's
Boys-
right.
Boys and Girls Club, yeah.
Somebody called in and said, "I'll give you $1,000."
Said I'll do
$1,000
$1,000 if RJ goes and drinks just a drink. It was just a drink of the foot. I didn't have to drink like the whole thing. It was just a drink of the juice.
Roger and I were doing the grape juice stomp thing.
Yes.
For the Italy festival.
Yes, and a caller called in and said, "Well, I'll give $1,000 if RJ will drink what Baz and Roger stole."
Now, is there any way we can find Roger's song?
Can Todd? I need your help. I've got issues with.
He's offline.
Our Wi-Fi.
He's offline.
I'm offline. If you could look in links and get Roger's songs "Foot Juice" and play that, please, if you can find it, Toddy P. I'm trying, but
I think about the crap that I did whenever callers would call in. You remember? You guys remember? I was doing a remote. This was many years ago. The Bryant Boys and Girls Club at the time asked. They were doing a big fundraiser, and I was doing call-in remotes on drive time, right? And there was a Bryant police officer there, and I just threw out. I said, if we can get to $3,000, I'll let him tase me. And
I remember that.
I was getting hothead because we got to $2,500, and it was at the end of drive time. And Randy comes, and I do my last call in, and Randy goes, well, hour number whatever, and it's the final segment. And he said, let's check in with RJ. I said, Randy, we are at $2,500.
Oh, you got so lucky.
And I said, I've said if we get to $3,000, I'll get tased by this Bryant police officer. And nobody ever came and get with the last 500.
We all need to get tased.
We need to do it again.
We need to get tased.
I can make that happen.
Have you done it, Raj?
No.
We could have a heart attack about it.
Well, I don't know if we'd have a heart attack. I don't know.
Just sign a release.
You know what? I watch a lot of go down that rabbit hole when I see people getting tased. I don't know if it's from cops in Arkansas, if it's just from some things that are happening around the world. But when you you see dudes, they're running, and all of a sudden they stiff up like a boy. Oh my God! When that juice goes through it.
But the good ones are whenever they're high
in the face.
Oh, I know. The ones that are high, and they get tased, and they're just ripping it out, and they're like,
I know.
I'm like, what are they on right now?
I saw that one time in person. The first one didn't work. Not that I really was happy about that, but yeah.
My gosh.
I saw that in person.
They had to do it a second time.
Oh, listen, I saw a dude get shot the other day, and he took 6 bullets, and he's still coming after dude before he falls down.
The little things were popping off all over. It's like that I would know that.
Oh, I see a dude running because I watch Cops. I watch Cops.
Yeah. That new live PD that they. I love it. Yeah.
I love
Earl.
I don't want anybody to get hurt, but I want to see some people getting tased.
Earl Hammonds is here. He's one of our faithful
Where's
listeners,
Earl
Roger.
at?
He said, I gave RJ $500. I remember that. Earl was one of the reasons that happened.
I'm telling you what.
He stepped up and gave $500.
Earl has been a big supporter of me and this station, and anytime we've had a charity thing, Earl's always been. Yes, Earl, I think, was part of that contribution for being tased.
Somebody says here from the 501, the Cowboys are on their 30th year of rebuilding.
Yep, 30th year. This is the year, though.
Someone says, RJ Hawk, the Bo Mattingly of the Dallas Cowboys, really just said the Cowboys offense best of all time. What a joke.
I don't even know what that means.
I just bagged on Bo Mattingly, and now I'm the Bo Mattingly of the Dallas Cowboys.
Someone says, have y'all talked about the Jaden Daniels and LSU situation? Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. It just seems really silly.
Yeah, we did.
It just seems really, the whole thing really just crazy silly. But and I'll be shocked if anything comes out of that. 661-1037. I want to mention, we mentioned it's Doc Holliday's birthday today. One of our favorite all-time clips from Tombstone. Obviously, that Doc Holliday was outstanding. Also, too,
I don't think I've ever seen Tombstone.
Stop it!
I don't think I have.
We've got the song. Good job, Todd. Let's play it here. This is Foot Juice.
I think I've seen bits and pieces
by Roger Scott, talking about the time when RJ had to drink our grape foot juice from our stomping contest.
Sock-toe-lemon.
Go ahead and punch it up there if you can, Todd. Turn it up too if you can. Thank you. Oh, very good. This is so good. Such great riding here, too.
Thank you. Not AI, but RPS. Come on! This thing is so good.
Oh, look, this is extended opening. I remember that now.
We're stomping so hard. We're under
on guard. We're here for what? David Bazzel and Roger Scott. We'll squash and squishing, picking them up and putting them down. He will be swishing his buddies all in his mouth. Now he's gotta drink juice, foot juice. It's unfermented grapes, not booze. Hey, RJ, Boys and Girls Club payday. Mama Morgan, aren't you proud of your son? Not Grey Goose. RJ's definitely not foot juice. Oh, foot juice.
Oh my God! I forgot all about that.
God. Dude, I'm telling you right now, that is great writing. That is a great song, a great memory. You did it for a charity. And RJ, I think it's incumbent upon you, right? Is this an election year?
It is.
It's an incumbent upon you
talk about that.
to do so. Okay, I'll do it for you. Yeah. It's incumbent upon you right now to get out in front of the people, and I think to do something again for charity, and whether it be more juice or getting tased. To go to schools and talk to youth and say you don't want this to happen to you.
Yeah, I think there's a certain salesperson that'd like to see me get tased at the Buzz, but I'm just saying, like,
is that right?
People put stuff out.
Hey, so I was going to mention
thanks.
The 3 birthdays of women and rank them. RJ, Halle Berry, Catherine Bell, and Mila Kunis. How would you? And I should throw in Susan St. James.
Halle Berry. Who's the second one?
Catherine Bell. I don't know. You know who she is.
Yeah, I know Catherine Bell.
Oh, do you? From Jag?
Yeah.
And then Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis is number 1 for me.
Yeah.
Love Mila Kunis. Halle Berry's probably number 2.
Okay.
Love Halle Berry, and so then Catherine Bell would be number 3.
And then we're going to throw in Susan St. James, Roger, from Macmillan and Wife, which was one of my favorites.
I thought she was adorable.
It's also the birthday of Steve Martin. Steve Martin. Is it when you think of Steve Martin, what is the movie that you think of the most? Mine's easy.
The Jerk.
Mine's Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Okay, I think of The Jerk, but I also think of, because I remember
Father of the Bride?
No, I remember his song that came out, King Tut.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I think we were in junior high when that came out.
Yeah. 661-1037 is the number. Also, it's Magic Johnson's birthday. Last night I was up late working on stuff, Touchdown Club stuff, and they were doing the 30 for 30 when he got AIDS. And they were talking about in the press conference and all of his players that were there in the media. He was up there trying to be positive. But remember back then in the 80s, it was pretty much a death sentence for if you had that. And they have these guys saying, we saw him laughing and saying we're going to beat this, and we all knew you're not. We're going to watch you die right before us. And I think we all thought that. And I think, Roger, back then, for those of us in the 80s, we thought, oh, crap. Yeah. First of all, you think, is he gay? And you thought, probably not. Mm-hmm. That makes it scary for all of us going, you don't have to, it doesn't matter whether you're gay or not.
Yeah. People like you have an unprotected sex.
That's right. That's right.
Be the issue.
So that was a scary thing. And you know what? The guy's still living today. He was right.
He
was right.
Yeah.
He whatever the HIV he had before, whatever.
Yeah. I don't know if he had AIDS or if he was just
HIV.
positive,
I think that's what it was.
Whatever. I don't know. But it would listen. Yeah.
He retires from basketball, comes back, and ends up playing the All-Star game, then go get the gold medal with the Olympic team.
I remember him playing and people being a little worried about him
didn't want to touch
bleeding and everything.
It was.
Well, you didn't know. And I think Dr. Fauci was involved with AIDS back then. I think he was back in those days.
I mean, if you remember,
he was. That's how far back he goes.
They changed the rules to where if you got cut, you stopped the game. You had to get out of the game. That was because of HIV. Now they do it anyway.
Yeah, I was about to say now
they just
regular.
do it anyway just because they don't want blood on the court.
Tell me how old you are without telling me how old you are. I remember going to the dentist and then putting their fingers in your mouth and not wearing
gloves. Oh, my gosh.
That's right. Nobody thought about that.
You were so right.
Yes.
Seriously?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we used to smoke on planes.
Well, I knew that.
Smoking in hospitals.
My dentist used to put his fingers in my mouth with a cigarette.
He still does for you, though.
We are here.
And you like it.
We are here at the butcher shop in West Little Rock, raising money for Youth Home. They got plenty of steaks. Come by, buy some for the weekend. Buy them for your employees, whatever. It's $20 steak, and Roger has had his. I've had mine. It was outstanding.
I didn't eat the potatoes or the biscuit because I'm watching my figure.
Youth Home has been such a great organization helping people. RJ, you as a producer for many years.
Yeah.
You know, and
I played in their poker tournament that they've done.
That's coming up.
We did that, and then you also you performed many times at Christmas karaoke benefiting Youth Home. Some of the classic all times.
I'm telling you what,
Wrecking Ball,
and then I did the rap, the Rudolph rap. That popped up.
What was the other one? There's another big one you did.
I rode in on the Katy Perry Tiger.
Oh my gosh!
Simmons Bank Arena.
What was that one that I did? I did the first part of one of those.
That was the Wrecking Ball.
Was that Wrecking Ball?
Yeah.
Was that Miley Cyrus?
Let's see if Todd, can you find? Can you find RJ Hawk Wrecking Ball?
No, we don't have to do that.
Yeah, no, we do. Because I put on lipstick for you.
That was for the.
That was a different one.
That was the Eye of the Tiger one.
What was the one where you talked?
That's what I'm talking
You do talking at the beginning, don't you?
I talked for it.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah,
I put on lip. No, but I don't. I think.
No, that was the Wrecking Ball one. Yeah.
Okay.
That was where we had you on screen and you had lipstick on, and then it went to black after you did your thing, and I flew in on that Wrecking Ball. Steve Leopard, by the way, was the one that. Remember Steve? He's the one that actually constructed a Wrecking Ball that I could ride
on.
It,
brother.
Was that the Crawford Fall?
That was when Crawford knocked the screen over because he fell over, and
my God.
Yeah, that was.
There's a famous picture of Crawford laying on the floor in the ground.
My back.
And I'm telling you, and it looks exactly like the scene of RFK.
Yeah, listen, we had an ambulance come inside Simmons Bank Arena.
Came inside.
No, I'll never forget that screen. It was it started to fall over, and it was like, and everybody below is like scrambling to get out of the way.
There was a guy from the Philippines holding up his head.
Roger, we have got to do. We've got to do a Justin Moore finish the
Stray Dog.
Brought to you by Hagen's Dodge
$100
over in Morrilton. You can check him out at HagenMotors.com. And $100 now. We're in the next hour and a half. Look up Stray Dog. Be ready to.
That's the song today?
Yeah, Stray Dog.
Okay.
And so when Roger stops the music, you got to finish it, but you got to sing it.
You got
$100, you got to sing
it. It's $100.
$100, easy money.
Yeah,
easy money.
And if you win it, you can come by here before I leave here today because I'm packing up the equipment. And then I'm going to put it in my Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram truck, and I'm going to hold on to it until Monday when we're going to be at the Max Strength Fitness place. I'm going to do that. You can pick up that gift card here, or you'll have to wait till next week to get it. But you're going to earn this $100 given to us by a Family Market grocery stores convenience.
You got some egg on your
and
forearm.
We're going to have a Morning Mayhem Hawks Homes review of the Touchdown Club. Yesterday, we'll do that in honor of our friends over at.
So you're going to review your own meeting?
Yes, yes. The lineup. Well, who was your favorite? Oh, listen. When I told him that Emmitt Smith was coming, Roger, he lost his mind.
Yeah.
He's just like, is this the all-time greatest guest to you? In your opinion?
You remember you allowed the only other time I've
got to go. Let this be the Hawks Mobile Home thing.
So. The only other time that Baz has ever let me go pick up a guest was when we brought Michael Irvin in.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Baz let me take the limo. We didn't let Wes Sutton.
Forgot about that.
He let me go take the limo, pick him up from the Little Rock National Airport. But this is before we had private jets. And so it was just me and Michael in the limo, just hanging out, talking.
Cool.
From there to where the embassy is where we were doing it at the time.
How cool! So you remember
that?
And you got a picture? You got some pictures?
Oh yeah, me and Michael in the limo. I got a selfie with the two of us. It was awesome. So I tell Bazzel. So Bazzel, I guess about a week ago, he told us the lineup, and he goes, "Okay, RJ." He goes, "Week 2." That's what he said. Week 2. And you know how Bazzel, whenever he's doing the touchdown, he goes, "This guy was a Dallas Cowboy great."
You all that,
and he's like going through, and then he goes, "Do you know who it was?" And about the time I look at my phone, and he sent me a picture of his face on my phone, and I go, "No way, no."
RJ was like, "Oh my gosh!"
So I told Baz, I said, "We don't need Wes Sutton that week. We don't." I said, "I'll be on the jet to go pick up Emmett." I've never asked to do this. I said, "Just me and Emmett. We're just going to do it."
That's funny.
Well, I remember going to pick up Darren McFadden. I was in a limo.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah,
okay.
And then, of course, you put me in with Roger Staubach. Yeah, what's funny is I happen to be needing to go wherever Emmett is that day, too.
So this is my – so that day when we have to fly to go get Emmett, Roger's going to have to miss the show that day because he and I are going to go be the entourage to pick up Emmett and bring him back to Little Rock.
Do I need to get hold of Greg?
Just put your PTO in now.
RJ, thank your fine sponsor, please.
Want to thank Natural State Wholesale and Cabot. If you're looking to remodel or build a house, check them out first before you go to any big box store. Flooring, that'd be laminate flooring, hardwoods, tile. Even if you need backsplashes, things like that, if you're remodeling the home, they've got the things for the house that are going to make it look great. Bathtubs, fixtures. You can go online, naturalstatewholesale.com. You're going to get a great deal. I promise you will save thousands of dollars by going to Natural State Wholesale and Cabot. I want to thank Don, Drew, and the guys.
Matt Curtado, Raj, we had him on the show the other day of Tito's fame. How you doing, bud? Just came in and bought him a steak dinner. Do we have Tito's over there on the bar?
Oh, there's Tito's. There's Tito's.
I think that's become a tradition, Raj.
We got to get Tito's involved with the Touchdown Club.
I know, we worked on it. He came a little short this year, but we're going to keep working on it. We'll see. We'll get it. Listen, they do so much stuff, they don't have time for everything. Yeah. They got a lot of other stuff going on. So, all right, don't go away. We'll have Heather Baker coming up next. It's 8:30 here. Remember, they're going to be serving till they run out of steak, or 9:30 or 10 o'clock to come by and help out Youth Home.
Ten Fitness brings you Top 10 Tuesdays with The Zone. Each week, Justin and Phil will dive into a different Top 10 list and take your calls. Brought to you by 10 Fitness. Turn back the clock on gym prices.
This is Sports Center.
The Philadelphia Phillies jumped on the Minnesota Twins early and often Thursday to come away with a 7-1 victory at the Field of Dreams game in Dyersville, Iowa. Kyle Schwarber led the game off with a solo home run for the Phillies, who took a 2-0 lead later in the first inning on an RBI single from Bryson Stott. Schwarber added a 2-run home run in the fourth inning, and an RBI single from Bryce Harper gave the Phillies a 5-1 lead. Brandon Marsh added a solo home run for Philadelphia in the seventh. The two teams take today off before resuming the series Saturday in Minneapolis. Sticking with baseball, the Arkansas Travelers have a 3-game losing streak on their hands. They lost 11-8 to Tulsa last night in Tulsa. I'm Todd Pierce for the Buzz Radio Network.
With KARK's Pat Walker.
It's still going to be very, very hot again today. Sunny with a high of 103. Heat index easily over 105, maybe as high as 108 or 109. Tonight, clear, sky, warm overnight, a low of 79 degrees. Tomorrow, 103 again, and Sunday up to 104. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Listen every day to Out of Bounds for what's trending on social media and whether listeners agree or disagree. Engaging conversations about engaging topics. Sponsored by Arkansas-based West Rock Coffee. Join West Rock Coffee and their 1.5 million coffee farmers around the globe as they fuel Arkansas with great tasting coffee, tea, and water delivered directly to your business. Contact them at westrockcoffee.com or 833-886-JAVA. That's 883-886-5282. Call today.
FanDuel, in partnership with Oakland Sports, is now available right here in the state of Arkansas. Baseball fans, the MLB season is in full swing, and FanDuel is giving you a chance to call your shot with daily dingers. Joining the action is easy. Just make your free pick on who's hitting a home run in their game, and if you're right, you'll get a profit boost to use on your next bet for a chance at extra winnings. It's just another reason why FanDuel is the home of home runs. So, are you ready to play your game? Head over to FanDuel.com/Arkansas to get started. That's FanDuel.com/Arkansas to opt in for daily dingers and make your free pick on who's hitting a homer. Play ball and swing for the fences on FanDuel, an official partner of the MLB. 21 plus and present in Arkansas. No purchase necessary. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hello, this is Justin Acree. When joint pain or an injury slows you down, turn to UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Arkansas's largest orthopedic team and the state's most fellowship-trained surgeons offer expert care for sports injuries and problems affecting the hip, knee, shoulder, spine, hand, foot, ankle, and more. Care is easy to access at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital and a new location on Rodney Parham in Little Rock, next to UAMS Health Urology Center. For walk-in care, choose UAMS Ortho now. Call 501-686-TOSH. When you think ortho, think UAMS.
Instant fun every day? That's a win. The chance at a life-changing jackpot? Win. Creating scholarships for Arkansas students? That's the biggest win of all. When you play the lottery, it's a win-win-win for Arkansas. So far, the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery has raised over $1.5 billion to fund more than 822,000 scholarships. Keep playing and winning, Arkansas. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Genesis of Conway presents Craig O'Neill each week when he joins Roger, Baz, and Justin on Morning Mayhem. Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury today.
Here's a message for all you fishermen out there. Have you ever taken part in a tournament where you can win $3,000 and have a chance to save a life? It could be your own. You can do both by signing up for the Real Fight Against Prostate Cancer Fishing Tournament. The event is August 29th. Everyone will launch from the ramp at Simmons Bank Arena in North Little Rock. Entry fee $200 a boat. Launch time 6 a.m. Weigh in at 3. Plus, there's a payout for big bass and gift cards galore. Larry Nixon, one of the top anglers of all time, will be on hand to meet and greet. Now, back to the fight against prostate cancer, which kills more than 35,000 a year. When detected early, the cure rate is 95%. So, what are you waiting on? Make plans to fish or come by the weigh-in, as there will be free on-site prostate screening for everyone who stops by. For more information, call 501-912-7888 or go to Facebook, Real Fight Against Cancer Fishing Tournament. All proceeds go to the Arkansas Prostate Cancer Foundation.
Let's keep the good vibes going. Morning Mayhem is back on the air. Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
Who is it, Roger?
Eagles.
No. It's Sister Golden Ear. Is that right, Todd?
Sister Golden Hair.
I was close. I was in the head.
Why would you even say ear? That makes no sense.
Who is it by? America.
Yeah.
Is it America?
It's America.
That is correct.
America. America.
We are here at the Butcher Shop in West Little Rock off of Hermitage Road, right off the end of 630. So it could be serving up steaks till about 10 o'clock. So come by and get you more than one. It all helps. It all goes to Youth Home. And
Every bit, every dollar.
appreciate you coming by and taking part of this. The steak is outstanding. Roger and I have partaken.
Yeah. It's the best steak I've had, and I'm telling you, in forever.
Let's go to let's bring in Heather Baker and find out what's happening around the state this weekend, besides it being hot.
Yeah.
She has the busiest social calendar in the state of Arkansas. Her insight on what to do across the state is unrivaled. She is the go-to person when you need an event promoted. It's time to talk to the queen of promotions from AY Magazine and Arkansas Money and Politics. It's Heather Baker.
Good morning, Heather Baker.
Good morning, guys, and thank you for helping Youth Home. That's incredible. As you know, the publisher of the Arkansas Mental Health Guide, that's a great company to support and just get in there and raise money for.
You know, Heather's been, now you're so engaged with so many people and so many organizations, non-profit. They're in your magazines all over, almost about every one. So you do get to know who the nonprofits are very well. And we've had a really good relationship with Youth Home for, I guess, probably 15 years now. And there are a lot of kids out there right now that are struggling with their history or what their home life was like or lack of home life. And, we're having fun and yucking it up here, Heather. And we just realized, not far from here, there's 50 kids that are in from ages, 12 to 18 that are getting the kind of help they need, that severe trauma in their life. And so we're really grateful, like you said, to have an organization like Youth Home and others that are helping out folks like they do.
Yes, absolutely. If we can change the trajectory of any of these kids' lives, that's our purpose. We need to get out and support this cause and in all youth. I mean, everybody needs an encouraging moment. I posted the other day on social media, like, every kid didn't have a great summer. Every kid doesn't have the support. So if your kids come home and say, hey, this kid did this, just encourage them to reach out to them, to sit next to them, to support them, and just be a friend. That can change so much for so many.
We saw you yesterday, of course, at the Touchdown Club. I was showing Roger the picture of you in your smoking hot red dress, looking very, very snappy. And thanks for being there yesterday and covering the lineup. Now, the article on Emmitt Smith, is that online for people to see or no?
Of course, yeah. It's online. You can go to Arkansas Money and Politics. It is our cover feature for this upcoming book. So that feature is up, and we are so honored that we were able to cover that in the Touchdown Club. I mean, what an incredible lineup. And let's talk about the humbling moment of David Bazzel, as kind as you are, with Hunter Yurachek not coming in that moment of you just giving it back to the Razorback and supporting the Razorbacks. And I loved that moment of you saying, we're here to support Razorbacks. We're here to support football. I mean, you're always so kind in everything you do.
Well, thanks, Heather. I tell you, wanted to take the high road. I know some people say, you grandstanding. You didn't even have to say that. Let me tell you, if I don't make an announcement about why he's not there, I'm going to have 1,000 people, media-wise and all that, going, why isn't Hunter coming? So I had to say, because it's a tradition of 16 years, and people go, well, if you don't say why he's there, or that he chose not to come, people could be asking me. So that way we got out of the way. And right, Heather, you're right. I took the high road and just said, we want him here. I want him every year. I want him to continue the tradition. So I'm disappointed that he's not, and I hope he comes back next year. And we want him to succeed. We want Harding to succeed. We want UCA. And that obviously has been a lot of the buzz around the state in terms of football talk today, is him choosing not to come down, whether it was a smart move or not, because you have a lot of donors down here and others. And, the Little Rock Touchdown Club is just a small organization. It doesn't have millions of dollars like he deals with. And so, yeah, it's not the end of the world that he chooses not to come down here, but it's become big enough to where you think that, hey, take advantage of that for him. Come in and brag on what you did at the stadium with the new naming rights. Brag about the Tyson patch. Brag about all the good things where, it's not been as positive the last couple of years based on some of his own comments. But, yeah, I thank you for saying that. I think it was we said the right things, and a great lineup. And by the way, the picture of Emmitt Smith on the cover of AMP, Roger has seen it, looks amazing. So, obviously, you can see that online. But, yeah, great to have Emmitt. You've been around Emmitt before. You had a chance to be with him over at Hot Springs, right? And so did Roger. Yeah.
Yes, at the shortest St. Patty's Day parade. He was so kind, nice. We're so glad to have him. But, my gosh, what an incredible athlete he is.
Yeah, still has the all-time record for touchdowns and yards career-wise. And then, of course, to have Lynn Swan, one of the greatest receivers of all time, caught passes from our friend Terry Bradshaw, and then Doug Flutie, a Heisman Trophy winner. So we just keep adding to all the accolades of people we brought in, and have the Razorbacks like Jason Peters and Frank Ragnow is great. And Gus, obviously sort of a controversial figure. Some Razorback fans aren't thrilled about him coming. That's okay, but he's had a Hall of Fame type career. And then have John Tyson being willing to come down and spend time with us. But we appreciate your support and AY and AMP Magazine. You guys have been on board for quite some time. And Heather, I know you're working with us behind the scenes on a lot of things, including the two special mystery guests that are coming up. Hopefully we'll be able to put that out here in a few days. That will be exciting when that happens. And but thanks for all your support. And, of course, Heather hardly ever misses a Touchdown Club, Roger. She's almost always there every week with Ryan. What do we need to know about besides staying alive from the heat this weekend, Heather? What does everybody need to know activity-wise? Let's do it.
Well, interesting enough, David, Ryan had his birthday this weekend, turned 52, so our house has been bombarded with AARP cards. LOL, I guess that's when you become a senior. But this weekend is the Arkansas Senior Olympics Pickleball Tournament. It's actually history is being made with pickleball. It is 560 players registered, so it's the largest in Arkansas history. It's 3 days on 27 courts. This will be at game time at the grounds in Cabot. You're not going to want to miss this. It's going on all weekend. We have the opening of the new Lego store in Promenade at Chenal. So if you want to check that out, it actually went by. It's super cool. They're going to be giving away thousands of dollars in prizes, just like Roger Scott does at trivia. From packets of sugar, right, Roger, to gift cards. But that's what Lego's going to be giving away. This weekend. So you want to check that out. We have Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. That's a performance at the Pocket Community Theater in Hot Springs. You can check that out. There's still tickets available, being going on all weekend. The Hello Kitty Cafe truck. This is a truck, y'all, that it's a pop-up. It drives all over the United States. It goes to different areas. It's including a 50th anniversary patch of Hello Kitty. So it's kind of a thing. Like, you either know about it or you don't. But they have cookies. They're going to have suites and macaroon sets that you can get out there. That will be at the Promenade on Saturday from 10 to 7. This is a collector's edition event, so you might want to check that out. The 7th Annual Central Arkansas Women's Expo will be held at the Hall of Industry at the Arkansas State Fairgrounds, and that's going on Saturday and Sunday. Tons of car shows, which I love. We have the 6th Annual BFW 4548 Car and Bike Show Saturday. That's in Cabot. Gates are going to open at 8 o'clock. There is a $25 registration if you want to put your car in. The Little Rock Cars and Coffee's going on. We have one that's going to be at Taj Mahal Indian Kitchen Store. We have one that's going to be going on at the Burgundy Hotel. And we have the big one that's going on at the Promenade on Saturday. And like always, guys, we have everything music. We have everything food. If you want to know where to eat, where to listen to music, where to go look at sports events, and what to go do for the weekend, just go to aymag.com. We have all of those comprehensive lists, and you can even sign up for our newsletter and get it emailed right into your email box.
Ryan turns 52. When do you turn 50, Heather?
Next month.
20 years?
Yeah. Next month.
10?
What'd you say?
10 steaks left.
Wow.
10 steaks left.
Wow.
Way to go, Arkansas.
Yeah, that's
Way to
great.
go, Central Arkansas.
Wow.
Listen, I love turning 50. That was of course
50 was good. 50 was good. Here's what I'm doing now, Heather. Now maybe you can help me out. Maybe you can put this in the magazine. My wife and I had Cracker Barrel after church on Sunday, and that's usually what people our age do. So we had some Cracker Barrel and all that, but Cracker Barrel does not do senior citizens discount. I need a link to find senior citizen discounts, and I think you start that at like 55. Now you're still going to be a few years away from it, but I need to hit up on them discounts. I need to know where I can get those things. I need people to tell me.
Well,
what
I think
restaurants.
I think I can make that happen, Roger. I think we did that a couple of years ago, and I know I did a kids one, and then we started on the senior citizens. But I know Kelly McAnulty's listening right now, and she's put it on her list. So that will be coming up, especially for you, Roger. I'll send it to you as soon as we get it finished.
You know what? That's fantastic. You know what? And the kid one, that's great too. Parents need to know that things are costing a couple of bucks wherever you can get that. I know at Moe's anyway. Unless they've changed it since we don't talk with them as much anymore. But I know they had kids eating free on Sundays.
There you go. I think you're right. We need to start taking advantage of that, Roger.
We do. You just looked at me like I saw you yesterday.
A couple of things here before I let Heather go. Someone says from the 501 on our Middleton Eaton Air text line, I think the two guest speakers showdown at Simmons Bank Arena, David Bazzel and Bo Jackson. No, those will not be the two that will be there.
Oh, that would be something.
Heather,
get you two back together.
Always great to work with you on the Touchdown Club stuff. Thanks for working extra hard this next week on all things mystery guests. So appreciate the support and love the collaboration we've had between you guys and the Touchdown Club. So thanks for your support. Have a great weekend. Yes.
You too. Thank you so much, David. We'll be there for all of them to support you and the state of Arkansas, and thank you for all you do for sure.
Awesome. Tell Ron we said happy birthday. Thanks, Heather. Appreciate it.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
And I do hope that you can patch things up with Hunter.
Shut up.
No, I'm not. Now you keep bagging on me with Sam.
We also next week, if I'm not mistaken, we've got the best pickleball. She was talking about that big giant.
Yeah.
The seniors. Well, it's set now. The best pickleball is set. I think they've got 347 different matches. In other words, I think there's 200 plus people, but they will be playing in different categories. And so we'll be out there next Friday. That's the best of the best. That's all categories. And then listen, that senior one.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing. They got that many people in the senior category. Yep. It just shows you the love of pickleball. You and Sam are playing it.
Sam and I are playing it. Yeah. Now we haven't been able to get to our usual group for the last month maybe, but hopefully that'll pick back up and we'll be able to do that. It's such a fun game and all that, and I do love going out there and watching it, and of course watching the intensity on that one with Meg Marion being out there doing what the Greg and Lee Hatcher, watching that intensity, seeing Evans Dietz out there and them going back and forth.
I like when you said Evans
Dietz because it's Dietz, seeing them. So that is a fun time. Being a part of that. I look forward to that big time.
All right, Roger, when we come back, do you want to try to play Justin Moore Finish the Lyrics,
absolutely.
brought to you by Hagen Dodge? You want to do that?
$100 Visa gift card, yada, yada, yada. take-home pay. Is that what it is? I'm going to make sure.
So we need it.
It's a Visa. It's a Malvern National Bank Visa debit
Like
card.
cash.
Here it is, $100. There it is. Compliments of Family Market 1 week ago.
First caller now. Who gets the first dibs at it. The song is Straight On from Justin Moore. When Roger stops the song, you finish it. You have the lyrics right in front of you and 100 easy bucks, just like that.
That's it. And listen, and not going to go, and I think you got it. You're going to have to nail it.
Yes.
Earn this, man or lady.
All right, don't go away. It is 8:47. Only 10 steaks left here at the butcher shop. So come by, get these last 10, and finish off a great day.
You're at the top of my list 'cause I'm always thinking of you.
David Bazzel here for Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. When you're shopping for an engagement ring, experience matters. And at Jones & Son, you're shopping with one of the largest selections of engagement rings in Central Arkansas. They carry the biggest, most trusted brands in the jewelry industry, along with their exclusive Jones & Son Couture collection. These Jones & Son branded engagement rings deliver exceptional quality at a fraction of the price. Every ring is fully customizable, and their expert jewelers can modify any design to perfectly match your vision. And as a direct diamond importer, Jones & Son brings in their own diamonds, cutting out the middleman and passing the savings directly on to you. Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry is proudly located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, serving Central Arkansas for over 40 years. The same trusted location, the same phone number. Finding the perfect piece of jewelry doesn't have to be overwhelming. At Jones & Son, you'll find the right diamond for every occasion. Visit Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry today or shop online at jonesandson.com.
Hi, I'm Hunter Bell. When you think about buying a car, we want you to think Bell Chevrolet. Not just because we want your business, but because we want to be on your side. That's what buying a car should look like. Simple, stress-free, knowing you have someone in your corner. We have something for every budget, new or pre-owned. I keep telling y'all it's better at Bell. Now it's time to come find out for yourself. Come see us on Chenal Parkway or shop at bellchevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
The Saracen Casino Hotel is now open and accepting reservations. Saracen's new 14-story hotel features 318 modern guest rooms and suites, offering luxe accommodations paired with the elevated amenities and the southern hospitality customers have come to expect from Saracen Casino Resort. And while you're at it, don't skip dinner at Red Oak, recognized as Arkansas's best restaurant for 5 years running. Book your stay with Saracen by visiting SaracenResort.com or calling Saracen today.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET.
Hey, it's Christian Weaver. Real quick, don't let joint pain ruin your summer. Seriously, if your knees hurt every time you get up, your back aches after 10 minutes outside, or your shoulders are keeping you from golfing, swimming, gardening, or whatever you love doing this time of year, you need to check out QC Kinetics. If you've got joint pain, you need to know about the nation's leader in regenerative medicine. Best of all, they're right here in Little Rock. Their treatments target the source of your joint pain so you can get real relief without surgery, without pain pills, and without a long recovery. And right now, they're offering free pain evaluations. It's super easy. You sit down with a medical professional, talk through your pain, and find out if you're a candidate for treatment. Just call 501-393-1159. They've already helped more than 46,000 people get back to enjoying life again. And now it's your turn. Summer's too short to spend it hurting. Get your free pain evaluation by calling QC Kinetics today, 501-393-1159. That's 501-393-1159.
My son has been practicing every day to learn to ride his bike. But when I see drivers speeding through our neighborhood or distracted on their phones, it makes me so nervous. Will you help me keep him safe?
Crashes that injure or kill bicyclists and pedestrians are on the rise. When you're driving, do your part to protect vulnerable road users. Drive aware, save lives. A message from the Arkansas State Police Highway Safety Office.
You've pictured it. The garage door that finally makes your home look the way you want it to. And now get $500 back on a qualifying garage door with the Overhead Door Home Refresh rebate. Qualifying purchase must be made by September 30th. Let Overhead Door Company of Little Rock upgrade your curb appeal and get you up to $500 back. Schedule a free estimate at overheaddooroflittlerock.com. Select models. Rebate paid as a Visa prepaid gift card. Restrictions apply. See website for full terms.
This is Trey Reed inviting you to join Mark Hedrick and me Tuesday nights at 7 for The Wild Side.
Brought to you by Edwards Food Giant, Trader Bill's Outdoors, Battery Outfitters, Tammy Chase Insurance, Crane Chevrolet, and Flyway Brewing.
This is Michael Marion with the Simmons Bank Arena.
And Jana DeGeorge with Simmons Bank Arena.
Nobody knows music like
the boys from Morning Mayhem.
Okay, we don't have much time. 8:52. Todd Pierce back in the studio producing. Thanks, Todd, for coming in today. For Christian Weaver, as always. Todd, were you happy with the Touchdown Club lineup yesterday?
I was very happy with the Touchdown Club lineup yesterday.
Todd has been involved a lot of times behind the scenes with research and different things. He's the one who compiled all the stats on all the speakers that have been with us. So, you'll add a Heisman winner, 2 Super Bowl MVPs, 2 Gold Jackets, and others, Todd. But we'll get you to do that. But thanks for coming in today in honor of Christian. I understand the call board is lit up to play Justin Moore Finish the Lyric.
It is indeed. I've got 4 people holding, and I'm just now realizing I thought I had the intro ready for that, and I don't.
That's all right. Go ahead and grab it.
Yeah, we'll do want to thank Hagen's Dodge for sponsoring that segment in Morrilton. Appreciate that. And, again, 661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show. We hope we can give away that $100 gift certificate. You just got to say, oh, look at there. We got Peyton, Deplorable Guy, Carl, and Cheryl.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got it now.
Okay, let's roll.
Got it?
We'll start it. You finish it. It's time for Finish the Lyric. Brought to you by Rainbow Restoration.
No, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. It's Hagen's Dodge in Morrilton. You can find them, check them out at HagensMotors.com. Use discounts, great selection of pre-owned vehicles, and good folks there in Morrilton. So I don't know, that's the old one, but we'll go ahead and bring in our first contestant.
We're going to say this. We'll talk to Christian about that. I'll talk to him right after the show.
Yeah, delete the other one.
Yeah, delete that.
Yeah. All right, who's our contestant?
Who's our contestant? First up, Toddy P.
Right there on line 1, it's Peyton.
Right there on line 1, we got Peyton, Deplorable Guy, Carl, Cheryl. Y'all hold on. Peyton's going to have to nail it and knock it down. He's going to have to make this happen. No playing around. Let's go to the phones right now. Peyton.
Good morning, guys.
Are you ready?
Morning.
Do you know your assignment?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to play the song. I'm going to stop it. And where I stop it, you've got to pick up and sing it. And don't stop singing till we tell you and we're satisfied that you have sung it properly and sung enough of it. And then we'll tell you if you've done it enough and you'll win $100. Compliments Family Market. And here's the other deal. I'll play it the first time and stop it. You want to sing it right then, you step right in. Or if you want me to play it a second time so you'll know where I stop it, I'll stop it at the same place. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Fit in your box. That's just
turn that up a little bit, Todd, if you could.
I don't apologize for who I ain't or who I am.
I don't give a damn about your give a damn. I'm a little more stray dog, a little found, little lost cause. My wins have been hard fought. I don't bark, I just bite, put my money on the dark horse. Put my faith in the good Lord. Pray to him I get one more day. When I lay my head down at night, you can padlock the door. Tie me up on the porch, chain me up, I'll break that chain, y'all. I'm the wild and free kind of breed that'll always be running with the stray dog.
Wow, outstanding. Wow, he's still going. He's still going.
Let's go. Hey, we're here till 10.
My man, you did not hesitate.
You know what? We are ridiculous that we have not been grabbing these the last few times we've done them.
We're grabbing
we gotta grab. That was outstanding. You earned that $100
You
there.
sure did, Peyton. We
Good
appreciate
job,
that
Peyton.
very much. So here's what's going to happen, Peyton. We're going to do one of two things, my friend. You're going to give all your information that you need to Todd Pierce, and I'm going to have this gift card, and I'll take it back to the station on Monday, and it'll be there. Or you're in the neighborhood, you want to come by here and get it from me before we leave the butcher shop at 10 o'clock this morning, it's yours. It's your call. You let Todd know, and I'll follow his direction.
Sounds good, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you all.
Good job, Payne. Congratulations. I do want to thank Hagen's Dodge, Jeff Peters
Todd.
and Jeff Hagen. Both the Jeffs over there for sponsoring Justin Moore's Finish the Lyric.
Yes,
we got to get Justin. We got to call Chuck today and tell him to FedEx call Justin, figure out if it was the plug-in, and FedEx him another one.
You bet.
Yeah,
you bet.
All right, 8:57. We're headed to a break. We'll visit with Steve Qualls and find out about the NASCAR report. If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037. NFL action tonight and tomorrow night. Cowboys in action tomorrow night. We have to do a Hawks home Touchdown Club review. We'll just go through the Touchdown Club list. I don't think I've given all the speakers' names, so we'll go through the entire list, starting off with Ryan Silverfield at 8:24. Really, I don't talk much about him. Yep. He should have a big crowd.
I think he should.
First time.
I think he should. I think he should. I mean, listen, he's doing everything.
Yeah.
He's doing what to his supporters as Calipari did to Frank Fletcher, turning them around and going, "Okay, I'm in. I'll give you some." Yeah. So I think Silverfield's doing that, which is great. Even though Trey Biddy said yesterday that the Hogs won't win 2 games and that the offense was terrible.
That's what he said.
That's what people were telling me that they heard yesterday.
Thanks again to Cheryl and Carl, and Deplorable Guy for waiting on hold to play the game. All right, don't go away. We're live here at the Butcher Shop. Looks like we're almost done. There are a few more steaks left, about 5, I think. So come get them.
Hey, this is Mitch at Red River Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep, and I just want to say thank you to the great people in the state of Arkansas for making us the nation's #1 Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep dealer. That's right, folks. We are #1 in the entire nation, according to Stellantis' own internal report card. And if you want to find out why, you want to make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs during the Make This Summer event. Or check us out online at redriverdodge.com for the best deals in the entire state.
One of rock's legendary voices, the original voice of Foreigner, Lou Graham, The Release Tour, Friday, August 28th, Saracen Casino Event Center, with special guest John Waite. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster. Don't miss the original voice of Foreigner, Lou Graham. New album out now. Produced by Saracen Casino Resort.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during The Zone. Brought to you by Washita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs.
ESPN and The Buzz gives you the complete sports and entertainment package.
I love that game.
103.7 The Buzz, KABZ Little Rock.
Luigi Mangione is said to plead guilty to stalking charges related to the death of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson back in December of 2024. Lawyers on both sides have declined to comment, but today's hearing was unexpectedly requested by both sides. Mangione could change his mind about the plea. The plea will be in his federal case and not the state case where he is currently facing a second-degree murder and weapons charges. And back here at home, a man wanted out of Lonoke County is still on the run. Officials are looking for 41-year-old Lucas Underwood. Sheriff's deputies were called to the South Bend area for a domestic dispute yesterday morning. When they got there, witnesses told them that Underwood barricaded himself inside the camper. After an unsuccessful negotiations to get him out, deputies went inside, but he was not there. The sheriff's office says they learned Underwood went out the back door before deputies arrived there. Once again, if you see him, please call the sheriff's office. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm Kara Case, Jessica Rockwell.
Benihana special, $5. Your choice, sushi rolls and chicken fried rice, $5. Come see us at Benihana Bar Monday through Wednesday, lunch and dinner.
With KARK's Pat Walker.
The extremely hot weather continues to roll on. Today, sunny with a high of 103 and still an extreme heat warning here in central Arkansas, which goes through Sunday. Tonight, clear. We'll drop off to 78 degrees for the overnight low. Saturday, back up to 103, and Sunday, a high of 104. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Start off the week with Morning Mayhem broadcasting on location from the new location of Max Strength Fitness on Canis in West Little Rock. It's the ultimate anti-gym. If you're 40 or older and want to get stronger, protect your health, and feel like yourself again, it's the place. Claim your 2 free workouts today at maxstrengthfitness.com.
Hello, folks. It's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep store right here in Sherwood. You know, everybody's talking about what can I afford? So we are working very hard to get those payments lower than ever. Folks, our factory has given us the largest incentives ever. We're selling Dodge Ram trucks for discounts we have never offered before. Come in and let us lower your payment on your new vehicle. Did you know that the new Dodge Ram truck has a 100,000-mile or 10-year warranty? That's a great warranty. Folks, also I want to offer a free warranty on all used car retail sales. Remember, others don't show you the price on the windshield. Everyone gets my best price with no hassle. As we say on TV or radio, our best prices are posted online and on the windshield. Come see us at Fletcher Dodge here in Sherwood on Warden Road. We welcome your business. Thank you.
Ready for a getaway? Donate blood with Our Blood Institute at select drives during the Getaway Your Way blood drives, August 15th through the 22nd in Central Arkansas. Every donor will be entered for a chance to win an Arkansas getaway valued at $2,000 plus a $500 prize pack. You'll also score a limited edition t-shirt and a theme park ticket of your choice. One donation can make all the difference for local patients, and it could send you on your next adventure. Find a Getaway Your Way blood drive convenient for you at obi.org/events.
Fort Thompson's is having a sale. Ruger RXM 9mm $369.90. 6-hour 365 Macro Nightmare 9mm $679.90. CCI Blazer Brass 9mm 50-count ammo for $11.99 a box at Fort Thompson's. Transform your life in just 20 minutes twice a week. That's exactly how it works at Max Strength Fitness. The ultimate anti-gym. No mirrors, no music, just private one-on-one strength training in a temperature-controlled, sweat-free studio. Efficient, focused, and it works. If you're 40 or older and want to get stronger, protect your health, and feel like yourself again, this is it. Check out their new location in West Little Rock at Canis and Autumn. Claim your 2 free workouts today at MaxStrengthFitness.com. Max Strength Fitness, 20 minutes, twice a week, guaranteed.
John Daly joins the Mayhem Tuesday mornings, courtesy of Honda of Russellville, Arkansas's #1 Honda dealership. From Goldwing trikes to side-by-sides, Honda of Russellville has an inventory no one else has. Check it out at HondaofRussellville.com.
Hey, it's David Bazzel from my good friends at Bath Fitter. I've been working with Bath Fitter for over a decade now. They're a family-owned business that's been around for over 40 years. They are the pioneers of the acrylic bath industry. Bath Fitter offers a one-of-a-kind remodeling process that's easy and stress-free. They offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers, and with their seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you can refresh your shower space in no time. They can even convert your existing bath into a shower. Check them out online at bathfitterlittlerock.com and tell them Bazzel sent you.
Around here, reputation matters. That's why homeowners and business owners turn to the professionals at CertaPro Painters for their painting projects. From detailed residential painting to professionally managed commercial projects, our crews deliver craftsmanship that protects your investment and enhances curb appeal. If painting's on your list this year, now's the time. Spots are filling up fast. Call CertaPro Painters or visit CertaPro.com and reserve your project today. That's Certa with a C. CertaPro Painters, that's painting happy.
If you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle, McClarty Mazda and Volkswagen in North Little Rock has over 900 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. From cars and trucks to SUVs, you'll find all makes and models and something for every budget. Good credit, bad credit, or no credit, they'll work with you. Plus a 3-day exchange policy. You can shop with confidence knowing you've got options after you buy. Take a look at McClartyMazda.com. McClarty Mazda and Volkswagen in North Little Rock, where more choices mean more ways to save.
Country music star and Arkansas native Joe Nichols joins Morning Mayhem each week courtesy of Powers Truck Parts and Service. Does your heavy-duty truck need service? Call Powers Truck Parts and Service with everything from headlights to taillights. Online at powerstruckparts.com. It's Joe Nichols with Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem.
I want your blood. I want your soul.
Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
I want them both right now.
Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
I'm your huckleberry.
Here is David Bazzel, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
All right, Lunger, let's do it.
You got the last steak, huh? And here it is, looking good. That's exactly right. 661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show. Yes, Roger?
Steaks are gone.
Steaks are gone.
Sold
it's
out.
over with.
Shut it down.
It's done.
But you can still make donations anytime you want to.
Brandon LeCue.
Yeah, just saw Brandon.
Yeah, I just walked out.
And he
here.
told me, that's right, I was talking with Heather about that. So they still have Kids Eat Free on Sundays at Moe's.
Yeah, how about that? Still do. Somebody was saying, Hunter, your chick living in y'all's head rent free all day today, huh? In the end, nobody really cares if he speaks or not. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Frozen. And I said, oh, my friend, you missed the point. I said, if he wants to help the Touchdown Club be a conversation piece today, I won't stop him. Yeah. That's all. This is all we're just saying.
He's not living in
it
my
is.
head.
It is news.
Who is that?
When you stop a tradition, look at Randy Allison right there.
If
you stop a tradition for 16 years, people are going to notice. I didn't want him to. I want him to be there. But just because we mention it, that means he's living rent free. It's become a story. That's the thing. He's a polarizing figure. A lot of people are not happy with him, and I hope he succeeds. I want him to be successful. I want the program to be successful.
We all do.
One other thing. Somebody said the mystery guest. I've got it figured out.
Yeah.
It's going to be at Simmons Bank Arena. They're going with the Pope.
They got it.
The
They
Pope.
got it.
Not,
That's it.
That's
That's
not,
who
that
it
would be a
is.
good one.
That's not
That'd
it.
be a good get.
Well, he's a sports guy, too.
That's right. Here's one. Did y'all see Cam Kozel smoke a home run over Aloy's head yesterday?
No.
We did not. We did not. That would be amazing. Somebody said KRK is hosting a Women's Expo Saturday and Sunday at the fairgrounds. That's from Kid in the Spa City. Here's one. 50 wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but dang, all the years are flying by since.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
It happens.
Yeah, it does.
It sure does.
Yeah, it looks like the last few steaks are done. You said, Rogers, it is official.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah,
it is over.
Yeah, Larry just told me.
Down
so.
goes
Down
steak day.
goes steak Friday.
Yeah,
steak
that's
day.
right. No. You used to do Steak Burger Friday, but you wouldn't do that today because there's no steak.
No, somebody was telling me that, and I'm going to have to get Kevin over here. Somebody was telling me that they do it now, Tuesday through Friday. You can get steak burgers or something like that.
By the way, Picky, could you find Kevin Case like at 9:30 and say, hey, we want to get here at 9:30? That'd be great. Let's bring in our NASCAR expert. The one and only. He was at the Touchdown Club yesterday. The one and only Steve. What's up, Randy? Great to see you. Thanks for supporting.
What up, Randy Allison?
Let's bring in old Qualsey.
It's showtime. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Ooh, let's go racing today, boys.
He rubbed you, and rubbing some is racing.
You ain't first, you're last.
Hit the pace car. What for? Because you hit every other damn thing out there. I want you to be perfect.
Well, I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence. There's a big, hairy American winning machine. Shake and bake, buddy. In Jesus' name, boogity, boogity, boogity. Amen. What an asset you are.
It's time for Morning Mayhem's NASCAR correspondent, Design Labs, Steve Qualls.
My dad loves hearing that. No. What's up, Steve?
Morning, guys. Strength and honor.
Strength and honor, Quasimodo.
Strength and honor, all the way over in Hot Springs. Great to have you at the Touchdown Club
Right.
yesterday. Appreciate you being there.
Well, it's an honor to be there. I appreciate you. I appreciate the shout, and I hate that we missed Roger. You know, he is the most important part. He makes everything go round for all of us, and we're glad to. And he's a great asset to the show.
Hey, suckwad. Let me tell you this right now. There's no need for you to do that. I'll hang up on your ass quicker than you can jump. I'm telling you right now. You don't.
Now, he was there last night, right?
He was there last night. He was there last night. He almost.
Did y'all win? Did y'all win at trivia last night?
No, they didn't win. He was too busy causing trouble.
Did you get your food on time last night?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Things were really good last night.
Good.
Thank you, Steve, for saying that. But, listen, he had my name on his piece of paper. It's not enough that he mentioned
I did.
you,
I was
West Sutton.
I had it there ready to go. Of course, the last time I recognized him at the Star with Cliff Harris, NFL Hall of Famer, I stopped the whole deal to have everybody turn around. I said, I want you to see my co-host in the back. Give it up for Roger. Is Roger here? No, and he's not. No, okay, never mind.
Quiet as a pin, they hear the toilet flush. You know what? That's all right. I'm just
No,
glad John Neighbors got a shout out too.
Yeah, he was in Cliff's closet pilfering around for some cowboy memorabilia.
Why don't you just get on with your segment?
All right, let's talk.
All right, let's
Iowa.
get on with this segment.
Yeah, we'll talk about Iowa.
Yeah. So Carson Quapple driving for Junior Motorsports in the O'Reilly Series wins. They're off this week. There's one more regular season race at Daytona before their playoff starts. In the Cup Series, Joe Gibbs Racing team runs first and second again. Ty Gibbs, Coach Gibbs' grandson, wins his second race of the year, and that's the second win of his career. And his crew chief made a great pit call to take only 2 tires in the last pit stop to get him some track position got him out front of Bell, and Christopher Bell just could not get around him. That moved now Ty up into the second spot in the point standing. And Christopher Bell, once again, runs second. This is the 7th time this season
Holy cow.
For Bell to run second. He's 5th, top 5. He's been 5th and then top 5 in the last 6 races. He's jumped from 10th position to 6th in the standing. And so the question of our day is we're going to bring this question back to Arkansas. This should be real easy.
Okay, hold on. Are we playing for anything?
Yeah, we're playing for a Morning Mayhem tumbler.
Oh, whoa, wow. Holy cow. What's the value of that, Steve?
On the street. What's the street value?
It's between $5 and $5 million.
Thank you, Steve, for that very much.
The tumbler, Morning Mayhem. I haven't seen a tumbler.
No, I happen
Yeah.
to have
Oh, you do? Okay, good.
And online as of today, the mugs are on and the tumblers are on.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Very good. Well, I'm glad we got that. glitch
okay,
worked
so now,
out.
So we're
there
going
you
to play for a tumbler today.
Okay, so Todd, the first person that makes the call and that gets it right. So here we go. This is for a $25 Morning Mayhem tumbler. Here we go. Let's go.
Right. All right. The question of the day: what was Mark Martin's racing nickname? He has a certain nickname for racing.
I did not know this. I see the question in front of me, the answer, and I did not. Roger, did you know this?
I did not.
Yeah, I did not know this was his nickname. 661-1037. What was Mark Martin's racing nickname for a $25, probably somewhere around there, And when you say a tumbler, it's like what's another word for tumbler?
It's a 20 ounce stainless steel insulated tumbler.
Yeah, well, it's another word for tumbler.
You mean like the Yeti cups?
Yeah,
Yeti cups
it's like a Yeti cup.
We just call them all that now.
What was that we used to put in our lunchbox? Remember?
Thermos.
It's like a thermos.
Yeah,
it
is a thermos.
And
Listen. Here's the deal. It is dishwasher safe, but not. Don't do it. It's hand wash.
Phone lines are now lit up. Every call. I mean, every line is full. So first one you pick, Todd, go for it. Todd, are you there? Oh, he must be typing in the name.
I got you.
Who was the first one who called?
It's Tim Carvey.
All right, Tim. Good morning. How are you?
Tim, you just made that name up.
I'm great.
All right. The question of the day: What was Mark Martin's racing nickname for a Morning Mayhem tumbler? Go ahead.
The Kid.
The kid is correct. The kid is correct.
That's
good job.
Yeah, my wife knows everything, Mark Martin.
Okay. Well, now hold on just a second. Yeah, Steve, did he have the kid as a young racer, or did he have that as an older racer, or what's the story on that nickname?
That's just been his nickname for as long as I can remember. I mean, even back into the dirt track. He started racing at a really young age.
Okay. All right.
And here's something a lot of people don't know about Mark. He was the most accomplished driver never to win a NASCAR Cup Series championship. He finished second in overall standings 5 times and third on 4 other occasions.
I mean, think about that. 5 times being second in the overall Cup Series standings and third 4 times. So, you're talking about 9 times he's been in the top 3. That's a shame he never won it but that shows you how good of a racer he was. Well, congratulations, Tim Carvey.
Thank you, Tim.
We'll get that to you through because of Design Labs.
Yeah. Hey, Quasimodo. Joshua Kelly, you know him. He just texted me and said, Mr. Consistency. Did he also have that one? And I know the kid is the answer. But was that another one that
Mr. Consistency is what he's known for.
Absolutely. Did they call him Mr. Consistency because of what you just said, being second and third?
There was another nickname like that, but his true nickname was the Kid.
No, not questioning it whatsoever. Yeah. I'm just saying. I mean, a lot of people have more than one nickname, but what?
He's making that up.
No. I believe that. I was thinking that he's the Creedence Clearwater of a NASCAR. Never having them number 1, get number 2.
All right. What about Richmond?
Yeah. So Richmond's a 3/4 mile D-shaped oval track. That's where they're racing this weekend. The trucks will race tonight in the Black Tire 250 at 6:30. You can catch them on FS1. O'Reilly Series, again, like I said, is off this weekend. The Cup Series races tomorrow night at 6 p.m. in the Cookout 400, and it can be seen on the USA Network. There have been 4 drivers now that have already clinched their spot into the chase: Hamlin, Reddick, Blaney, and Gibbs. So there's 12 spots still open, and some of those will probably get filled this week with 3 races to go till the playoffs. So the guys that are on the bubble from, say, 13 to probably 18 have a shot to get in the top 16. So really going to be an interesting race this weekend and a good chance for a couple of guys to move around.
Yeah, you got the topless 100, Roger.
The topless.
Yeah, what
100.
does the topless 100 mean?
It's a bachelor party.
Well, I wanted to talk about this a little bit because we talk NASCAR, but dirt track racing in Arkansas is huge, and the Moonies, Mooney and Connie Starr, that they're owners of Batesville Motor Speedway. Man, they're phenomenal promoters. They have the Saturday, Friday, and Saturday night. They start tonight. They're running the 34th annual Topless 100, $50,000 to win. There are 44 of the best drivers in the nation that run super late models. All the best drivers in the nation are already in Batesville now. So Batesville? Something else is cool up there.
Wow.
Yeah, in Batesville. And so something that's really cool too is they run an undercard of this too to prep tracks and keep the entertainment going. And they're going to be running modified. And so you're going to be able to go up there and watch some of the best late model races in the nation and some of the best Arkansas talent that will be running in these modified races.
Yeah, so think about this. So, Roger, we've been up there. We've done the show up there, and we've met Mooney. Matter of fact, Mooney and his wife were at the Terry Bradshaw show in Branson, sat behind us, and they were there because they heard us talking about it. But you're right, Mooney is a promoter, and you're talking about 44 of the top national drivers coming to Batesville, Arkansas.
$50,000.
$50,000.
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds was
Dirt track racing is huge in Arkansas because we don't have short track pavement courses here. We have 10 dirt tracks in Arkansas, so it's pretty big. Another big race that's going on. This is the most prestigious race of the year at the sprint car capital of the world, the 65th running of the Knoxville Nationals. It started Wednesday. They do qualifying races through Friday night to make their way into the A main, which is the feature race Saturday night. It's going to pay $200,000 to win. The racing has been phenomenal so far. I follow it every night and get to watch all I can. Another great interesting fact too, we have 2 Arkansans racing in this event, Landon Crawley from Benton and Derek Hager from Marion, and I think that there are over 100 cars entered in this event. And also if you're into drag racing, and if you are, you know this name, Alex Taylor. She's racing this weekend in the Tri-5 Nationals, which is a race of 55, 56, and 57 model cars. It's a huge event, very popular in the drag racing world.
What is I was going to ask. So did you see? I don't know if he sent you. So there's apparently a rising superstar, Roger, a female who's I think late 20s that is actually a driver, but she's also become host of a NASCAR garage show. What's the scoop on that, Steve?
Yeah, Alex is from Boonville, and this is the girl I'm talking about, and she was the celebrity on Hot Rod Garage that was on Motor Trend. They've since Motor Trend's pulled all their shows for right now, but there's still new content coming out. I'm reached out to her to see if we can get her on the show sometime. She's just a phenomenal driver and a phenomenal mechanic, so knowledgeable in the auto industry, and I just think it's so cool that we have these people from Arkansas doing all these great things, and I want to expose them. I want people to see them. I want Alex Taylor to influence young girls in high school that are looking for a career that they can go into the auto industry as well as they can go into any other industry and make a great living and have a whole lot of fun at what they do.
You know what? I've given Steve. I said, Steve, why don't you reach out to her and see if you can get her for the show, because she's going to understand when she talks to you.
Right.
What an asset you are to our show, Steve. And my dad's listening. He said, "Yay!" He said, "I'm so excited. Asset number 1 coming on the show right now."
What an asset you are to our show.
Well, Bob,
we love it.
I'm telling you, Dave, your mom and dad are special. Your mom wrote me a message this morning that I can't respond to it yet because it's so powerful. But I love you, Mama Baz and Pop. You're an asset, and
what an asset
I'm
you
so
are to our
excited
show.
that I get to do this show with you guys. We're just having a great time, and it's
What
great
an
to hear.
asset you are to
Like
our
last
show.
night we were at.
Yes.
Last night we were at Mainline. There's a group there. The guy comes over. Hey, I'm a NASCAR. I have season tickets. And so Roger and I got to talk to him a long time about NASCAR. I didn't know that the guy cared anything about it. So
Jeff
there's a lot of
Overton's
fans
his
out there.
name.
We just hope we're getting some good content.
Yeah, it's that's why we're doing the segment, Steve, because there are a lot of NASCAR. I don't know a clue about NASCAR, but I'm glad to be able to do a segment where the NASCAR community who loves that can listen in and understand things a little bit. Think about this, Roger.
I love it.
Think of the what is the word I'm looking for? Collusion. Collusion that's happening with our friend Steve. He comes to the Touchdown Club yesterday with representing Design Lab, doing all of our gear for the Touchdown Club. You see him last night with a big table participating in Mainline Sports Bar Trivia, brought to you by Oaklawn. Today he's on the show doing NASCAR stuff.
And he's doing good work for people as well.
And he's doing the work for his people as well. Yeah, that's right, giving back as well. So, hey, since you brought it up.
What an asset you are to our show.
I wish we could get the other part of that, make that clean without Christian being on there. Hey, so for those who missed it, if you want to get a Morning Mayhem shirt, a 609 shirt, a mug, a tumbler, if they go to Design Lab, what is the exact website, Steve?
Just go to the Morning Mayhem page on the Buzz, and there's a link to it, and that's the fastest way to get there. We're changing our site over, and we're having an issue with one of our links, so it's easier just scan the QR code that's on the screen right now, and it'll take you right to the store.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, it is. Well, I love my stuff. You know that, Steve. And listen, he's not only doing that for our show. He's doing it for the Touchdown Club. He's doing it for Hatcher. He did it. Now, I'm going to be totally honest with you because I want everybody to know that when people make mistakes, we're going to bring it out too and all that. He's horrible at bathing suits for men. Horrible at that. Do not order any bathing suits from him because they fall apart under the water. But yes, anything
I
you
never
want.
have any problem with mine.
Yes, yes. If you've got a company or an event that you want to get some shirts and stuff for, I mean, until I saw what Hatcher was doing, even this before Steve got involved, he was doing things for the Musketeers that he was having done. You guys were wearing shirts and things like that, even the year before that I wasn't there. So he was doing that sort of thing. So if you've got a company and you need to do something for some synergy or a get together or whatever, Design Lab is a place to go. We recommend it. We highly recommend it.
Yeah,
They do
and
quality work for us.
We all promote Arkansas, but hey, let's buy some Arkansas companies. I don't care what the company is, but let's keep this tax money in our state and let's grow our state. Let's don't buy it online from an out-of-state company and help their
What an asset you are to our show.
I'm surprised. Are you not going to Batesville this weekend, Steve?
No, I've got some estate things that I'm helping my wife with, and it's not going to allow me to go. I'd planned on going, but I'm actually at the boat right now. I've got to take care of some stuff for Melissa, and Kobe's coming in town for a day, and then they're starting college next week, so. With that, I just couldn't get up there, but I would love to go, and I'm going to be watching it online tonight, but I won't get to go. But there's another race too for you dirt track guys that love sprint cars, and I think it's in October. I got to go back and check it. I-67 Speedway in Texarkana. They'll have sprint cars down there. I don't have the date yet, but I'll get that information for our listeners. But I will definitely be at that event.
I'll tell you, Roger, it seems like that NASCAR trip we took was like 6 months ago.
I mentioned it yesterday.
When did we go? What month was it? Was it July? When was it? Or was it June or July?
Yeah, July the 12th. It was my anniversary.
I mean, that's only a month ago. It's only 4 weeks ago.
It does seem like
I feel like that was another life ago. I cannot believe that how much stuff has happened from now and then.
That was part of our great summer of adventure. It dovetails back off of the question that you gave yesterday when you said, how's your summer going? I was telling people last night, my summer has been freaking fantastic. We just got back from the Florida Keys. We were in Atlanta for a NASCAR race. We've been to 4 of the Dallas.
Stars.
Oh, my God, Clifford. Been to 4 of the top
different cities.
The oldest 5.
Got to go to Batesville.
Still one to go.
The Dixie Pig, yeah.
Looking for – is that where it is?
Yeah, it's the Dixie Pig in Batesville. Blavel.
Okay, I was just going to say, because basically then we'd go see Mark Martin. Very good. And Steve, I've got to get you to give me some of the information so I can give it to salesperson extraordinaire Joe Cates, who wants to take advantage of that he knows as well as we all do now. All the dirt car, stock car, race car, NASCAR fans that are out there. There might be some companies out there that need to advertise on this show.
What is
Sure. We'd love to partner up with it, and we can grow this thing as the public wants it. We'll take it to whatever direction they want.
As the public wants it.
What an asset you are to our show.
Yes.
What is the Will Ferrell line? He said, I'm a big hairy winner.
I'm a big hairy American man. Isn't that what it is?
I can't remember what he says now. I'm a big. So many great clips in there. Yeah. All right, Steve. You and Melissa have a great weekend. Great
Thanks,
to see you
Steve.
yesterday. Big day.
Thanks, Bob.
I hope you can make. Obviously, I hope you're so busy. It's not easy to get over to the Touchdown Club, but hopefully you make some meetings this year. Who would you pick as your?
I plan on being at most of them, and
okay.
I've got some customers now that are interested in coming with me. So we're going to try to grow the Touchdown Club more from Garland County and bring more people from over here to Little Rock to see all the great speakers.
Awesome. All right, buddy. Have a great weekend. Tell Melissa we said hello. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Quality.
Strength and honor.
Love you, Hottie.
Love you.
Strength and honor.
Strength and honor. You don't have to call me Hottie. Weirdo.
All right, 9:28. We'll take a break, Todd. We were trying to track down Kevin Cates, but I think he's gone.
Let's find out. This was from earlier today from our buddy Trey Schaff.
Yes. That's golfing your balling. That's golfing your balling.
That's golfing your ball.
That's golfing your balling.
Here is he's talking to a ULR coach.
Yeah, I met Travis.
Yeah, I would probably be in the low 80s to mid 80s, probably, if I had to guess.
That's still good. That's golfing your ball at that place.
That's golfing your ball.
Wow, who says that?
Nobody.
Who says it's
Trey
golfing your
Schaff
ball?
Does.
We got to get Schaff on the line.
His collar's popped. He's got his glasses on backward on his hat.
That's golfing your balling.
That's golf. And listen to the chuckle. That's golfing your ball.
That's golfing your balling.
He said it, and I was like, I'm driving here, and I'm going,
you sure did.
He just had another golden line that he puts there. The other one was his AI. And we hear coming in.
Absolutely.
So, all right, 9:30. If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037. Don't go away. We're done serving steak, so don't come by here. Thanks to everyone who came by and made this a big success today.
Yeah, congratulations.
The Zone Hotline on 103.7 The Buzz is presented by Jim's Razorback Pizza with 2 locations, Highway 10 past Taylor Loop and just off the Morgan Mall Mill exit.
This is Sports Center.
The Little Rock Touchdown Club announced its 2026 speaker lineup Thursday. Razorbacks head coach Ryan Silverfield will get things started on August 24th, followed by Hall of Famers Emmitt Smith on August 31st and Lynn Swan on September 8th. ASU coach Butch Jones and UCA coach Nathan Brown will both make their yearly appearances in front of the club. One person who won't, though, Arkansas Athletic Director Hunter Yurachek, who was invited to speak to the club, but it was announced Thursday that invitation had been declined. For more information on the speaker lineup or to check out how to get tickets, go to lrtouchdown.com. Moving to baseball, the Arkansas Travelers added some pitching depth Thursday when former Razorback Lyle Lockhart was assigned to the team after signing as a free agent with Seattle. I'm Todd Pierce for the Buzz Radio Network.
Pat Bradley joins Morning Mayhem each week, presented by Bath Fitters. Get the tub or shower you deserve with no gimmicks, just real savings. Check them out at bathfitterlittlerock.com.
With KARK's Pat Walker.
It's still going to be very, very hot again today. Sunny with a high of 103. Heat index easily over 105, maybe as high as 108 or 109. Tonight, clear, sky, warm overnight, a low of 79 degrees. Tomorrow, 103 again, and Sunday up to 104. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Hey, it's Randy Rainwater from Drive Time Sports. Join Rick Schaefer and I every afternoon on Arkansas's #1 caller-driven sports show. We'll talk with great guests like Neil Atkinson from Bet Saracen, Trey Biddy, Hogsports.com, Kevin Bohannon, and a whole lot more. It's all right here from 4 to 7 on 103.7 The Buzz.
If you haven't heard, Simmons Bank was recognized recently by Newsweek as one of America's best regional banks and credit unions, and by Forbes as one of America's best in-state companies. If you're looking for a new home, they're the folks you need to talk to. Let Simmons Bank help you make home ownership a reality and help guide you through the process of finding the home loan option that is best for you with competitive rates and personalized service. They've been doing it for over 120 years. They've called Arkansas their home. It started in Pine Bluff and has grown into a premier bank in the Mid-South. Simmons Bank makes banking easy, and now you can open an account with just a few clicks. Their most popular products can be opened online in just minutes. Take it from me. I'm a satisfied customer. No matter where you live, you can find a Simmons branch near you. They also know how to put on a major golf tournament. The Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens 2 years in a row has won best tournament on the tour. So tip of the hat to them, gives a lot of money to charity. You got to try them out. With almost $30 billion in assets, Simmons Bank continues to grow, but they'll always be local. Join me and many others in making Simmons Bank your bank.
Hello, this is Justin Acree. When joint pain or an injury slows you down, turn to UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Arkansas's largest orthopedic team and the state's most fellowship-trained surgeons offer expert care for sports injuries and problems affecting the hip, knee, shoulder, spine, hand, foot, ankle, and more. Care is easy to access at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital and a new location on Rodney Parham in Little Rock next to UAMS Health Urology Center. For walk-in care, choose UAMS Ortho now. Call 501-686-TOSH. When you think ortho, think UAMS.
This is Trey Johnson with HJ Trailer Sales. Spring is here, and y'all have made us the #1 truck bed dealer in the state. We want to thank you for your support and business. If you're looking for the best customer service from folks that can handle any type of trailer and take care of you after the sale, with hometown service, it's HJ Trailer Sales. Our team will handle all your service and warranty needs. See what great customer service looks like at HJ Trailer Sales on Albert Pike in Hot Springs, or check us out on Facebook.
Looking for a better deal on your next vehicle? Make the smart drive to Smart Auto Group. Since 1906, Smart Auto Group has been helping drivers find the right vehicle at the right price. Arkansas's oldest auto groups. Shop a huge selection of Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Hyundai, and Honda vehicles, all backed by the hometown service you can trust. You'll find great selection and great value at Smart Auto Group. Make the smart drive today and start saving at smartdrive.com.
Fence Brokers presents Razorback Graffiti every Monday with Morning Mayhem. One sentence to let the guys know how you feel about the Razorbacks. From Fence Brokers, going the extra mile.
Here's a message for all you fishermen out there. Have you ever taken part in a tournament where you can win $3,000 and have a chance to save a life? It could be your own. You can do both by signing up for the Real Fight Against Prostate Cancer Fishing Tournament. The event is August 29th. Everyone will launch from the ramp at Simmons Bank Arena in North Little Rock. Entry fee $200 a boat. Launch time 6 a.m. Weigh in at 3. Plus, there's a payout for big bass and gift cards galore. Larry Nixon, one of the top anglers of all time, will be on hand to meet and greet. Now, back to the fight against prostate cancer, which kills more than 35,000 a year. When detected early, the cure rate is 95%. So, what are you waiting on? Make plans to fish or come by the weigh-in, as there will be free on-site prostate screening for everyone who stops by. For more information, call 501-912-7888 or go to Facebook, Real Fight Against Cancer Fishing Tournament. All proceeds go to the Arkansas Prostate Cancer Foundation.
Can't listen to the radio? Don't worry. You can catch Morning Mayhem live every day. Just download the 1037 The Buzz app.
It is 9:35. Last half hour of the show here at the Butcher Shop. Thanks to all the fine employees here who worked hard this morning and helping the youth home raise a lot of money. Yeah, there's hardly anybody here, Raj.
I know. I'm
trying
looking
to find
for
Kevin Casey owner. Didn't he say bye?
He had to go to Sauce to meet the
Didn't he say
refrigeration
bye?
guy. He's got a cooler down.
Good Lord.
Words. He's
Yeah.
always
Wow.
ducking out of here. He's trying to get back over there. So, Kevin, if you can, we're trying to give you some love, trying to do that. All right, I spoke to my son-in-law.
Talking about what Trey Biddy said yesterday on the buzz.
That's right.
Because he said that we're going to be terrible we look terrible on offense. And
I said somebody confirmed Trey Biddy said the offense is terrible in this
the
group
word
text
terrible.
that I'm with. Exactly. Yeah. And so my son-in-law is saying, because my son-in-law listens to everybody's show, his segment on drive time. Every day, he never has anything good to say about the offense, says the QB room is weak, doesn't have faith in KJ, and if he goes down, we're screwed.
Wait a minute. He doesn't have faith in KJ, but he said if he goes down, they're screwed. Then you can't have both. You're saying he's worth something then if he goes down, but then you're saying.
No, it doesn't say that. I see where you say, look, I don't even have faith in this dude, but if he goes down, we're even more screwed. So if KJ's healthy, we win 4 games. If he's down, we win 2. I don't know. Said KJ overthrew someone by a lot, but only threw 3 passes in the scrimmage. You watch footage of the wide receivers, and they do not look SEC caliber. These are what my son-in-law.
Okay, so I don't get to hear him, Roger.
I don't either.
Those are strong statements.
They are.
I just have not seen that or heard that from him. And
I'm going by what my son-in-law says now.
Can I tell you? He's being honest.
100%.
Yeah, now, this is as of right now.
Well, no,
not to say they couldn't get better, but if you watch them, they are not the most talented group. Effort and smarts and not making mistakes can help you.
Wasn't he the most animated last year on his walk and talks?
Frustration in losing.
If not last year, was it the year before?
No, it was. Definitely
it was
year.
bad.
Yeah.
He was hating it.
Well, part of the deal is he makes a living.
But he's a fan too,
covering sports for Arkansas, and so it's frustrating because business would be better if they were winning. We sort of do too. We do too.
Yeah. The economy blows, but when the Razorbacks are good here. Then everybody's a little bit happier. You feel a little bit better. This and that, and then the our sales staff can go around and say, hey, do you want to buy this Razorback package?
Right. Yeah.
And we will then we will sell those to you. Same thing with anything else. If it's good, we're gonna we've got an item here that's very expensive. Because a lot of people want it. We've got just a few spots open right now. Tickets are available anywhere you want.
Somebody says here on the Middleton Heat and Air text line, hey, David, and a Little Rock Touchdown Club speaker that no one ever mentions was Pat Dye. The guy was hilarious. Rest in peace. Oh, my good friend. We had Pat Dye. I love the other day when Sully goes, you should have it. We've had him. Well, you should. What about what? We've had him. We've had him. People forget how many of the names. I need to post that sometime. How many coaches, the coaching list is just mind-blowing.
Yeah.
And then the players, but we've had 22 years.
Outside-the-box play things that you've tried to get as well. I mean, there's some that you still can't. Now, you said, so who would you say that they wanted you to get earlier today, and you said, what?
Mike Gundy.
You said Mike. Okay, so he's done. You probably won't even try him for a while.
I would go after him next year.
But there's others that you won't even say yet.
Oh yeah, there's plenty that I went after that it didn't get because I may want to try. Matter of fact, I'll tell you, I had a monster big name.
Thank you, fellas. Thanks for your
guys.
support.
Good to see you. I had a monster big name nationally that I was going to bring in. I thought I was going to get him. He's in the broadcast world.
Yeah.
And I thought for sure we were going to get him. One of our listeners actually knows him, and I thought we had a good chance of getting him. We didn't. I think we'll get him next year. But if I'd have got him this year, boy, it really would have even added more to the program. And if we get him next year, sometimes you get lucky.
Well, how'd the convo with Gus go?
Gus, and I have been friends since we were college teammates. Right. So he was glad to do it. He's already spoken twice. Matter of fact, let me he did it. He's done 3 times. He did it as a high school coach at Springdale. We flew him down. How about that? I brought him in as a high school coach at Springdale, knowing that he was being targeted by Broyles and Nutt to maybe be the coordinator. Right. He ends up being the coordinator. The next time we have him, he's the head coach at Arkansas State. Yeah. Then after that, I take that back. He was the offensive coordinator at Auburn, and Arkansas people were not happy that I was having him on because he was offensive coordinator. Right. They had a storm, and he couldn't do it, so he did it by phone. And then we had him on as the head coach at Arkansas State.
Right.
And then we hadn't had him since then. So I think he's going to be.
Well, he's always been someone that you could talk to, and he could talk to you as well.
Yeah.
So
that
he's
a Broyles Award winner. Yeah, that's right.
And he's a Broyles Award winner and all that, and has earned it. Well, it's good that he is coming back to talk. I don't have a problem with Gus. I never had a problem with Gus. Again, people have issues with Gus. People still have issues with Nolan. People still have issues with Eddie Sutton. People still have issues with Houston Nutt.
They always will.
And they always will. And there are some that I may have those issues with. And people go, you've been eating. Just not being.
You want to say who it is? You want to go ahead and just say who it is?
What?
Arch enemy number 1.
He's
got all of his money. Yeah.
No, it's not that. It's not that. No, it's just because I haven't been happy with the Razorbacks, and I can't tell you how many years. I've not the last 5 years. Bielema had a good year, and that was it. Since Bobby Petrino, we've had a good season or two since then. Chad blew. What's his name blew? Smile blew. Sam had, a couple of winning seasons, but nothing just to blow your socks off, or he'd still be there.
Couple things. By the way, the gentleman who sent the text, he said, actually, David, you misunderstood. He said, I was saying that Pat Dye, nobody really talks about Pat Dye as one of the better speakers at the Touchdown Club. He was actually there. And it was one of his favorites. Yeah, he was great before he died. He coached Bo Jackson in the Auburn game that I played against. And, yeah, thank you. I misunderstood you, so I appreciate those kind words. Roger, too, we've got to play, when we come back from the break here in a second, Todd, we got to play the Hawks home Touchdown Club review. We'll just go down the whole list to make sure you know who's picking and when. All right. There was one other one I wanted to mention.
And you might even get Sam up one of these days. Is he Touchdown Club worthy?
Yeah. As a former coach, he would be. I just didn't want to bring him back this year. It's too soon.
It's too
soon. Not the first year he's gone while what's-his-face is still coaching up there.
That's right.
A big, hairy American winning machine? Was that what Will Ferrell said?
I can't find
it. Somebody said they take the tops off the cars. That's why it's called the topless, not the topless.
Yeah, weirdo.
Roger is thinking. Let's see here. Super Late Models at Batesville is an amazing show.
Yep.
Bob and Russell said the best thing about Mark Martin is that he is a classy individual and represents Arkansas well.
And I'm taller than he is, actually.
Somebody said Dale Earnhardt gave him the nickname. Y'all should have him on the buzz. Talking about Mark Martin. We've had him before. We should get him back again.
Personal friend.
I like
Personal
that.
Friend.
How can we join the Touchdown Club? Go to lrtouchdown.com. Thank you for all you do to promote the Razorbacks. That's DL and BJ. They watch us on Facebook every day. My secret guest for the secret guest is Elvis. Bass finally found him.
Well, that would be good.
Someone said Nick Saban confirmed. No, it's not. So what's that?
Elvis sitting in Benton. He's in Benton. Can you get it? That's another one. Could you get the guy that plays Elvis in Benton Church?
That's good. That's good. Somebody said I would also like you to get Bo Jackson sometime. I've tried very hard, even through Gus, and Gus was friends with him. Some people are tough to deal with.
Gus is friends with Bo.
Yeah, as a head coach at Auburn, he knew all. Charles Barkley knows them all, but he
wasn't there forever. But I guess all those guys go back. Huh?
Yeah, I guess we can cross Trey Buddy off the potential speaker list.
Listen, I like Trey Biddy. I like the fact that he's because Trey Biddy, buddy. Even though he poor-mouthed me on Rainwater Show, he just speaks from his heart, and he's not beholden to anybody right now. Now, again, to Bo and Chuck, they work for him. They can't do that. And to a certain degree, our own Phil Elson, he's going to.
That's correct.
But here's the deal. But Phil isn't a negative guy anyway.
That's right.
So he's not. He doesn't have to bite his lip a whole lot. But if Phil does bite his lip. I think you'll know that he bit his lip. He's not going to come out and say the country's marveling at something. Don't pee down my back. Okay?
Let's take a break. Todd will come back and we'll hit the last rundown today, just for those who don't know. All the speakers we hadn't named on there. A couple of them we hadn't mentioned, but we'll go real quickly through them.
Okay.
We'll get that when we come back. 9:44 is like a mausoleum in here. There is nothing going on. Matter of fact, Roger, nobody's at the bar right now.
Nobody's at the bar. Well, I'll tell you
Somebody
what, my
needs
friend,
to be a bartender.
Well, why don't you come on over there? I'll be the bartender, and you will be wider.
We need to play more of Doc Holliday stuff today. We fumbled on that. We haven't been playing it enough.
I've had.
I know. I just need to tell you let's play it. All right.
I've had bad.
Oh yeah, bad connections.
Yeah.
All right, Todd. Let's take a break. So we'll come take a break. We'll come back here and finish up things at the butcher shop. We've tried to get Kevin Cates on.
Yeah, let's see. What did Kevin just tell me? He just said
I've reached out to Todd.
I told him to come here. He said, I'm on a roof, 102 degrees of heat. Give him all my love. Word is that the biggest one yet. Thank you guys for everything. All right, very good. Biggest one yet. Very
nice.
Good. Well, I guess so. Congratulations,
right.
Kevin.
We'll come back and wrap things up. 9:45.
The people too high mess around. They're doing the mess around. They're doing the mess around.
Okay, I've got a confession to make.
I'm growing hair. 4 months ago, I started my hair transplant journey with Dr. Gary Petrus at the Petrus Center in North Little Rock. And I've got to tell you, it's working. People are starting to notice. I'm hearing things like, man, I can see it. Or, dude, I was skeptical, but not anymore. And my favorite, holy cow, it works. My answer every time is yes, yes it does. Now, I'm only 4 months in, so I've got a ways to go. They tell you to give it a full year, but the roots are in, the hair is coming, and I'm not far from a man bun. Okay, I'm not doing a freaking man bun, but you get the idea. If hair loss is something you've thought about, you're not alone. Men and women deal with it every day. For me, it was Dr. Gary Petrus and the Petrus Center's Hair Restoration Institute. The Petrus Center, 4137 JFK Boulevard, Suite A, North Little Rock. Call 501-614-3052 or visit drpetrus.com. 4 months in, and yes, it actually works.
Every week, tens of thousands of public school students nationwide attend free LifeWise Bible classes during school hours. This opportunity is now available to students at select schools in Benton, Bryant, Bauxite, Greenbrier, and Academics Plus. Enrollment is open for LifeWise Academy. With parent permission, students attend off-campus classes 1 hour per week to receive Bible-based character education as part of their school day. To learn more or enroll, find your school at lifewise.org, lifewise.org.
I'm Laura Landro, CEO of Entergy Arkansas, and we have a plan for our growing state. We're building new, more fuel-efficient power plants to keep up with your energy needs. We're reducing outages, and we're ensuring Arkansas has the power it needs to help attract new industry and better jobs, all while keeping rates below the national average. Like most Entergy employees, I'm from here, and we're committed to creating a brighter Arkansas today and for the next generation.
The Hustler End of Year Sale happening now at Cabot Outdoors. Save big on select Hustler zero-turn mowers. Take home the X-Ride 60-inch or the 52-inch and 42-inch and get 0% financing for 42 months with approved credit at Cabot Outdoors. Don't miss the great deals on the Hustler lineup, built for performance and value. Cabot Outdoors, your trusted source for Hustler and DeWalt equipment. Get mowing today. CabotOutdoors.com or stop by Cabot Outdoors today.
You like saving money, right? We all do. That's why Allstate just lowered the price of car insurance. Not, but wait, there's a catch. Lower. Actually lower. So if you're shopping around or just want to see how much you could save, check Allstate first for a new lower auto rate that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in every state. Only applicable for new auto insurance business. Rates will vary by several factors, including how you purchase the policy. Potential savings vary. Allstate North American Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
If you're only good to your new friends, you're not going to have any old ones. Straight Talk gets it. That's why new and existing customers get free 5G phones on Verizon's 5G network. Pretty simple, really. You keep good people by being good people.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
We have a simple formula at Shelter Insurance. Provide personalized coverage at great rates with local agents to help you choose the coverage you need. And if the unexpected happens, fulfill our promise to be there when you need us most. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agents Hayden Strickland, Daniel Vickers, or Nick Gennardi in Sherwood today.
The Saracen Casino Hotel is now open and accepting reservations. Saracen's new 14-story hotel features 318 modern guest rooms and suites, offering luxe accommodations paired with the elevated amenities and the southern hospitality customers have come to expect from Saracen Casino Resort. And while you're at it, don't skip dinner at Red Oak, recognized as Arkansas's best restaurant for 5 years running. Book your stay with Saracen by visiting SaracenResort.com or calling Saracen today.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET.
I'm Stephen Davis, and this is your Travs report for Friday. Travs have dropped the first 3 games here in Tulsa this week, all high-scoring contests. Travs have put up a total of 23 runs in the 3 games, but have lost all 3. Similar scripts in all. Travs coming back from big deficits, only to fall at the end. Last night it was 11-8 in favor of Tulsa. Travs came back from 6 runs down, but a 4-run 6th inning for Tulsa proved to be the difference. Travs did get a homer from their 20-year-old shortstop, Felnine Celestin, a 3-run shot. He's hit in 7 straight games now. Josh Caron, Jared Sundstrom added 3 hit nights in the losing effort. Travs back at it tonight, 7 o'clock start, 6:45 for the Visit Hot Springs pregame show over on Buzz 2. Cade Anderson, the best pitcher in minor league baseball, goes for the Travs tonight, his 18th start of the year. He's 10-1 with a 1.13 ERA. He'll try to get the Travs back in the win column after 3 straight losses. Travs on the road this weekend, back home next week. I'm Stephen Davis, and this is your Travs Report.
Tune in to Out of Bounds each Monday for Weekend Recap, brought to you by Fleet Management Services. Serving Central Arkansas for over 20 years, they're your small to mid-sized fleet specialists that also takes care of our fleet at Signal Media. Fleet Management Services is now hiring for Loop Tech, Tire Tech, and light maintenance. 8 paid holidays and paid vacation, paid health insurance, and 401k. Pay depends on experience and signing bonus. Apply in person at 901 East 8th Street in Little Rock.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, the self-proclaimed best singing radio show in the country.
I know. 9:52. Don't forget, we normally have Big Sarge on here to promote his show, but he's
is he in Texas fishing?
He's back. But anyway, Sarge said that they're shooting us something called Sarge's Safety Brief. He said I do it every Sunday. So anyway, don't forget to tune in and listen to the Fishing Arkansas every Sunday.
Yeah, and if you need a couple of pretty faces to be in some of your videos, Sarge, I know 2 people on Morning Mayhem.
Michael Marion says Pentatonics, Saturday, December 12th, on sale today at 10. What is Pentatonics? We'll ask Chris Kane. Chris Kane is filling in today for the boys. Both Phil and Justin are out, right, Chris? Is that correct?
That's correct. Yes, both are out today, so they called in the B squad. I'm here to fill in.
Who are you doing the show with?
I'll be doing it with a Friday staple, of course, Pigskin Preacher, and Philip Martin's going to join us as well. So.
Well, that's a lot of brain power in there, man. You've done that before, then, though.
You trade one Phil for another one.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. So you were there yesterday. You were part of the Touchdown Club. You've been in the loop for everything, excluding the one mystery guest. What do you think of the lineup this year?
Well, I know how hard you worked on it, and being behind the scenes, I don't know how much is going to be revealed eventually because I know that a lot of times you pull back the curtain on things, but I do want people to understand the levels and the depths that you have to go through. I mean, what Andy Dufresne crawled through in Shawshank Redemption is essentially what Bazzel is doing right now to get to the finish line on some of this. And I just hope people appreciate what you do and how you do it and the level of profession. But no, I think, obviously, whenever I think you mentioned earlier with RJ, I wish people, Roger, what do you always say? Don't stand up. I don't think RJ could stand up for an hour after Bazzel announced to him directly, "Hey, Emmett's coming on the second week." I could hear RJ through the phone, just like, "Oh my God, I need to sit down." Oh my God!
He did.
So that was a big one. That was a big. Hey, Doug Flutie's a great one. I think he's going to have great stories, incredible journey that he was on. So your big three are always great, but I will tell you, I think a couple of the things that stand out to me certainly are. You've got the Hall of Famers coming in. The offensive lineman theme this year, I love that you're doing that because it's the most important and the most underrated position at the same time. And so I think honoring the greats that not only play for the Razorbacks, but also Matt Stinchcomb is going to be fantastic. I'm looking forward to those guys.
Yeah, that's a great point. I forgot about tying him in. He's a 2-time All-American at Georgia, and he'll be perfect for the Ken Hatfield Sportsmanship Award. Oh, yeah. Hey, can we hit that real quick? Can you hit that the Hawks Home Razorback review, even though it's not a Razorback review since we've been doing that? Todd, do you have that handy?
It's time for the Hawks Home Movie Review. The guys on Morning Mayhem have watched a movie that you may love, and now they're going to either heap praise on it or tear it apart. Thanks to Hawks Homes, offering custom-built and modular homes with more inventory than anyone in the state. To do business with the #1 dealer, go to hawkshomes.net. Now, to the movie review.
All right, the movie review was of my performance at the Touchdown Club yesterday. Roger, on a scale of 1 Morning Mayhem to 5 Morning Mayhems, where do you put it?
5.
No, you don't.
No, let me tell you.
I was sweating, and man, it was 1,000 degrees.
No. Other than
leaving you out,
leaving me out, mentioning John Neighbors.
There it is.
Other than doing
There
that, and then to have the mocking from Wes Sutton. I mean, Qualls does it on his show. Wes was looking at me and mocking me. I give it. Listen, I think those are great guests.
And then we had the monster one in there.
But even without the monster one that I know, that is just going to take it over the top. Because here's what's going to happen when you tell them when the monster one becomes known, you're not going to be able to. It's going to be the biggest ever. It's going to be the biggest ever. And here's the thing. All the guests that you have, Emmett Smith, Doug Flutie, Jason Peters, Frank Ragnow, and
Lynn Swan.
No, Swan. Just them. It's a who's who.
What do you give it, Chris Kane? You were there.
Oh, I got to. I'm going to give you a 4.5 only because you didn't mention Roger. And and I want everyone to know. So Baz is a man who gets things done. And if you would have seen the technical crew from War Memorial up there after he repeatedly called out the AC and how bad it was out, he was saying, "This is ridiculous." He's pulling back his sweat. We got people from Stevens and Simmons and Summerwood and everybody in there yesterday. And Bazzel could not get off the sweat that he was pouring down, and it was hilarious. They had the whole team up there fixing it after you did that.
It was too late. I love the guys out there, but it's too late. You know what? I've already sweat. I couldn't get my jacket off. It was so sweaty to me. So, hey, Todd Pierce, thanks so much for filling in for 2 days this week. Appreciate you, buddy.
Always a pleasure, fellas.
Chris, real quick, beside anything you want to mention beside Pigskin and Phillip coming in?
Tom Murphy coming up at 11 o'clock, Game Balls and Jock Straps. We got a great show planned for you. Stay tuned. The Zone coming up next.
Well, Roger, good week. Thanks for all the support, buddy. I would have mentioned that yesterday. Thanks for supporting. You've seen this journey every year, this Touchdown Club, and it's been good. Is that the cut?
Yeah, you're good. No,
thank you for the support. Glad to have that announced. Still got some work to do on the last big one, but at least I got that done. We still got to get to Blytheville for the Dixie Pig for our greatest summer of adventures.
Great to see everybody yesterday at the Touchdown Club that I don't get to see until that time.
And then thanks to everybody who came out today. We appreciate them. You made this a success. Apparently, the numbers were a little bit less, but they charged more money, so they made more money than ever today.
That's the way it works.
That's the way it works. All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. We're so grateful that you listened to our show.
Amen.
We'll be back next week. It's almost football time. We're getting closer and closer. Everybody have a great day. The Zone's up next.